What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans and Utah Jazz fans? Welcome to TSR Sports, where I'll be doing a live play-by-play, have a live scoreboard, hopefully a fun interactive chat for tonight's game, Utah Jazz visiting the San Antonio Spurs. And this game's especially important for me for so many reasons. One, I'm a San Antonio Spurs fan, if you couldn't tell by what I'm wearing. Going old school with the Fiesta tonight, guys. Two, Greg Popovich trying to secure the all-time wins record. And if the Spurs win tonight, he'll have that, beating Don Nelson by one. And three, my best friend is a Utah Jazz fan, so obviously I want the Spurs to beat the Jazz. Now, two friends that are Jazz fans for that matter. Go figure. Live in Connecticut, two friends that are Jazz fans. What are the odds? Phil, channel member, thank you for being here. Josh Richardson is starting. Jay Rich, not surprised with Doug McDermott out. Okay. Tiny Jack, good evening. Isaac, thank you for stopping in. Pup Squad, hope we have a good game tonight. Hopefully a good game. Jax Querty, Romeo Langford is out. Romeo Langford is out. Doug McDermott's out. KBD is out. Catabates D up. Maybe somebody else is out. There's four players. KBD and Romeo. Joshua Primo's out. Josh Primo's out. I don't know what's going on with all these little injuries lately that are keeping our guys out. But yeah, there you go. Afghanistan, baby. Ooh, yeah. What's going on? Francisco, thank you for stopping in. Sir from the six. Yeah, I was surprised that you didn't call the game. I was looking to see if you were live. I get taking the night off. Well, I hear you. I would have preferred my team broke the. Well, you know what? If the Spurs break the record against the Jazz, I'll be very happy. Jakob Pertl is starting. Yep, no Romeo, no Primo. Sorry, dumb videos for the game tomorrow. And it is nice. I will not be calling tomorrow night's game. I'm taking the night off. I don't like to do back-to-backs. I also want to try to lay down some vocals tomorrow afternoon for some stuff I've got planned. Yeah, work. Yeah, work comes first. I hear you, man. Work, friends, family, whatever. So I'm not streaming tomorrow. I got plans with friends, and I need to save my voice because there is still a TSR music channel I'm trying to grow, which has a long way to go, but I enjoy doing it, and that's the most important thing. Enjoy what you're doing. By the way, if there are any NBA fans here that looking for a channel that covers everybody but the Spurs, which I do here, Serving the Six is a good dude, and he calls a lot of NBA games. Sir, I see you calling one, two. Sometimes I think on the weekend you're calling three games. I don't know how you do it as a singer, and I'm gonna call myself a professional singer. Maybe I use that term loosely, but I've made money off music. I can't do that. I got to save my voice, especially the way I yell at the Spurs at a regular basis. And I'll be yelling at the New York Giants come fall. Good times. Onakan, good evening. Thank you for stopping in. By the way, speaking of Spurs merch, it kills. Good evening, Jason. Thank you for stopping in. First, if you guys get the thumbs up, I would appreciate it. It does help the channel. Fast, free, fun, nutritious, and delicious. But also, I was reached. I got Odo, what's going on? Thank you for stopping in. A bobblehead company reached out today to me, and it's not a sponsorship. I'm not obligated. They just said, hey, would you be interested in letting your Spurs fans know there's a new product? And I put it on my Twitters and in my community notes, but I'll bring it up here. We got some new Spurs bobbleheads. George Gervin to my far right, your left, right in the middle, Tim Duncan, and my favorite player, David Robinson, right in the center of the screen. And I was like, you know what? They said, hey, talk about, can you let people know there's this new Spurs product out there? Or apparently they're available for pre-order on the FOCO website, which, be careful I say that. Uh, the link to their websites in the description below. And I'm going to be transparent. They said, hey, we'll send you a bobblehead if you tell people about the product. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to say no to that. So I'm getting Timmy. I think that Timmy would be fun to have on the channel with me when I do Spurs videos. Just have him sitting there with his arms crossed, and there's an inside joke I'll have with my friends too. We call that Brad face. Just leave it at that. And I was like, yeah, that's a cool product, and maybe looks like they sell a lot of these things, so they're pre-order now. It's part of the NBA 75, which is why you don't see Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili there because they did not make the NBA 75 team. Yeah, don't get me started. I have NFL jerseys. I don't have any other jerseys for the Spurs. I'm hesitant to order jerseys, especially in this day and age, because of players getting. I mean, I can't imagine how a Spurs fan would feel if they ordered a Derek White jersey before the season started. I actually had somebody on my channel said they got a Derek White jersey and it was on order being shipped to them when he got traded. Now, I don't know if in that situation you can send the jersey back and be like, hey, the dude's traded. He doesn't play for my team anymore. I just, because there's so much movement in sports now, Even buying Keldon Johnson's jersey, I was a little hesitant, especially when I bought it after his rookie season. I got this before he started last year and before he played on the Olympic team, so I was definitely a little, yeah. So I'm not a big jersey guy. All right, thank you for stopping and good luck to the Lakers tonight. You guys got who are you playing? I don't know. You got the Lakers losing to my team wasn't a big surprise with LeBron James out. The Lakers losing to the Rockets was a surprise. That team is so discombobulated right now. I think they need a clean house. Lakers fans might not want to hear it. Head coach has got to go. I think got to let LeBron go after. I mean, the team is old. The team is old. There's no chemistry. I think going all in and getting rid of so many players and trading draft picks to try to win right now, I get it. I don't like it. As a sports fan and as a Yankees fan, I have always spoken against it when the Yankees have done that, try to buy a championship. I don't believe in that, and it's backfiring. And to be honest, I'm taking a little delight in that because I don't want to see that happen with other teams. We see it with the Brooklyn Nets trying to do the buy it, not build it right now, and I'm not a fan of that. I know people can say, well, the Spurs had a dynasty with Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, and Tony Parker. We drafted all those guys, just for the record. Didn't buy any of them. Our dynasty was built off draft picks, and I like seeing that. My favorite New York Giants, Eli Manning, sort of drafted by the Giants. He was traded for immediately night of the draft, and a lot of their best players they drafted. Eli Manning, Michael Strahan, and the list goes on. Anyway, let me get back to the chat since I am over here just yapping away. Robbie, what's going on? I started putting a name on all jerseys. There, you put your own name. That you can't go wrong with that. I've been saying, we just need James to go. You've been saying that. I've caught some of your videos, not all of them. I'm very busy, to be transparent. But the two channels, it keeps me busy, but a good busy. But yeah, I think he needs to go, and he will. He's going to go wherever Bronny goes. It just you need to start over. My team's starting over. They tried to hold on to their championship pedigree a little too long, maybe. Same thing with my New York Giants. Tried to keep building around Eli Manning, and it was time to move on. And it's hard for organizations to sometimes admit that. LeBron is having a fantastic year, no doubt, but the team is just he's well, we saw his defense against Eric Gordon. He can't. I don't think he can carry a team anymore. You can't ask a guy that has almost 20 years of NBA miles on his body at that age to continue to carry a team. Can he score when needed? Yes, but if they're asking him to do much, and him and Westbrook do not work, in my opinion. Kerm, are you a San Diego Los Angeles Chargers fan? There are a lot of player fans, Arter. Yes, Bronny to the Spurs would be. I don't want LeBron James. Not at this point in his career. 10 years ago, yes. Not now. And you are actually correct, Arter. There's a lot of player fans these days over NBA fans. The Lakers, as far as you two go, weren't very popular, and then they got LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Lakers content blew up. Same thing with the Golden State Warriors. They were kind of people didn't care about them. Steph Curry comes in, they win a championship with Klay Thompson, Kevin Durant. It's very much a player-driven league. There are a lot of us fans, though. Yourself, Lakers fan, win or lose. Myself, Spurs fan, win or lose. And the last two seasons this season have been rough, but I'm still enjoying it. Games to start any minute. Well, no, the Spurs are being introduced right now, so not any minute. Facts. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Honestly, I like Westbrook. I just think he needs to go to a team he has chemistry with. Jacob, and I've seen other NBA players stick up for him, and that's really cool. He is a good player, and the fact that he's accomplished a triple-double, averaging a triple-double, points, rebounds, and assists multiple seasons, you can't take that away from him. Yes, he's struggling. He's a horrible three-point shooter, but he shouldn't be launching threes. He should go to a team that can use him correctly, and I don't think he, like many of you are saying, he fits what the Lakers are trying to do. And he'll be 30. Oh, he'll be 38. Yeah. Nate, what's going on? Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate you being here. By the way, I haven't done this yet. Go Spurs, go! All right. Let's have a fun night. Hopefully fun. Meow, meow, good evening. I know I missed a lot of you in here. I went on a long, long, long tangent, but sometimes I just I like talking. Gotta like talking. Starting lineup for the Jazz: Daniel House Jr., Royce O'Neal, Rudy Gobert, Donovan Mitchell, Mike Conley. For the Spurs: Keldon Johnson, Josh Richardson, Jakob Poeltl, Devin Vassell, DeJounte Murray. So we got who's in the starting lineup that's not Daniel House Jr. is normally not a starter. That's what I need to fix. Bogdanovich is out. He's got a crack in his butt. I don't know. That's all I got. So Bojan Bogdanovich is out tonight, who's played well against the Spurs usually. Evan, good evening. Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate you all being here. Friday night. Spurs playing against another former teammate tonight, Rudy Gay. As far as I know, will be able to play tonight. The Spurs lead the series all-time 109 to 88. The Jazz have won 2 straight in San Antonio. They haven't won 3 straight in San Antonio in 1994. Let's not. We need a win tonight. Then the players are on the court, and away we go. Josh Richardson's your favorite player, Evan? Shut the front door. I didn't know that. Jazz win the jump ball. AXD channel member, thank you for stopping in. It is Saturday for some of you guys and gals. Jazz wearing their black uniforms with the orange and yellow highlights, and it just feels weird. They turn the ball over to start the game. It feels weird seeing the Jazz wearing such dark colors. I'm so used to the Karl Malone, John Stockton purple jerseys that these just still throw me off. Spurs wearing their Fiesta jerseys, the white with blue, pink, with this trim, I guess. That's a pull-up jumper for the I didn't see. I think that was Devin or DeJounte that started us off with a pull-up jumper. No good. Jazz come back the other way, and House Jr. puts it in the house for 3 points. I do not play fantasy sports. I retired. I was too OCD with it. Kelvin Johnson for 3. Whoop. Big arc on that one. Tied up 3-0. And a steal by DeJounte Murray on the inbound pass. Sloppy play by the Jazz. Kelvin's going to take another 3. Back rim, no good. And Donovan Mitchell with the rebound will bring it up for the Jazz. Okay. Mitchell into the paint. Passes the ball out of bounds. It went off a spur. It'll be Jazz ball with 13 on the shot clock. The Turtle is back. I didn't know he left. Did he leave? By the way, Arter, I know you took some time off from YouTube. I took some time off last year too. I took about 4 months off, and it was good for me. And I've changed this channel a lot. It's now predominantly a Giants and Spurs channel, and I'm so glad I've made the change. And the Giants content is finally picking up a little bit. It's slow. It's not like my Spurs videos where I'll get 1,000 views day one for like just regular 9 live videos, but it'll pick it up after 3 or 4 days. Jay Rich pull-up jumper. And to finally, cover a team I love that was a struggle for 3 years to get a little bit of a following. It feels good, and I can't wait to call their games this. Wow, Jay Rich with a block from behind on Mike Conley. All right. Spurs going fast break, it up to DeJounte Murray. Murray throws up the layup, and it gets rejected by House Jr. House saying, don't come into my house with that. Your friend knows Donovan Mitchell's dad. Really? That's cool. And another turnover for the Jazz. And now we're going to get Devin Vassell fouled at midcourt. That's a good number. J Money Rich. Yeah, Otacon, well, you know me. If you don't know me, I have a sense of humor. I like to joke around. I do take my teams very seriously. Don't mistake joking around for me not caring about my teams. I take the Spurs seriously. I take the Giants seriously. I just like to use humor. Jay Rich with a brick of a 3. It's a brick. House. Jay Rich rocking the headband tonight. Jazz ball. They go around the world. Open 3 is good for Donovan Mitchell. Jazz take a 1-point lead. If Mitch Trubisky's our new quarterback, so be it. Richard, good evening. Thank you for stopping in. Oh my goodness. Jim, thank you for stopping in. And the Spurs turn the ball over. 6-5, 9:25 to go. Jazz up by 1. Go Pop, go. You know what? I'm going to be counting on you guys to come into those live streams or the Giants videos where I'm crying or raging about the Giants and trolling. Because that's what needs to happen. We're rivals. Cowboys, Eagles, and Commanders. I can't believe I'm saying that. Y'all got to give me some crap because don't get me wrong. This year, I'm going to cover the Giants predominantly. But if something bad happens to the Cowboys, Washington, or Philly, I'm going to troll you because we got to. We're NFC East rivals. Then we sell out to DeJounte Murray. 10 on the shot clock, looking to get into KJ in the post. Can't get it in there. It takes off into the paint, gets fouled, and going to the line for 2. Mitch and Tony greater than any duo. I have three favorites: Doug McDermott, DeJounte, and Jay Rich. You really are a Jay Rich fan. Deshaun Watson apparently not in trouble, and I'll just leave it at that because I don't know enough about to speak about it. But it looks like some of the charges got cleared, maybe all of them. And I'm already seeing videos talking about where he may play next season, so it looks like he's in the clear. I don't want him in New York personally. I don't think we could afford him anyway. The Giants are in salary cap HE double hockey sticks. Murray hits both free throws. It's 9-7. Wentz, I think the injuries have caught up to him. I don't think that's a good move by Washington. I, I don't know. He's back in the NFC East. I wish him well. I don't wish him any ill will. Hope the Redskins. The Commanders suck, but I'm not gonna. I hope they just suck because they're Washington. Nothing against him. Hope he doesn't get injured. He's been a bit injury prone in his career. Another pull-up three for the Jazz, and it's good. Was that House Jr. for three? Nope. Donovan Mitchell again. The Jazz are lining us up from three-point land. Go figure. The Spurs struggle defending the three, and Murray tries to hit Jakob Poeltl, almost turns the ball over. Nice save by Devin Vassell. He'll get it over to Keldon Johnson. 10 on the shot clock. Back to Jay Rich. Jay Rich starting in place of Doug McDermott tonight. Back to Keldon. Keldon's going to have to take a long three. No good. Had to rush that. Those aren't the shots we want. Jay Rich against Doug McDermott. I think they're both around 6'7". Jay Rich, is he 6'5", 6'6", 6'7"? I don't know his height off the top of my head. He's going to be a defensive upgrade over Dougie. I don't know if he has the same ability to drive into the paint like Doug does. That's a miss and a rebound for the Spurs. He's about the same three-point shooting. So it's half a dozen of one, 6 in the other. Jay Rich drives into the paint right now after I say that. We'll toss it to Jakob Poeltl. Poeltl in the paint, jump hook against one of the best, if not best, defensive players in the NBA. Probably considered the best, considering all his defensive player of the years. Take a breath. Broncos are going to be lit. Jet R210, I'm doing good. It's Friday, had 2 good workouts, and I'm ready for the weekend. Got some plans tomorrow, got plans Sunday. I'm excited. And another bucket as House Jr. runs into the paint, throws it up over Jakob. 14-9, 7:15 to go. Murray crosses over, takes off into the post. Back to Jakob. Jakob with his little jumper. Too much on it. No good. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. CM Drones LLC, thank you for stopping in. Channel member. Giovanni, good evening. Wow, no love for DeJounte Murray. House Jr. drains a bucket, and the Spurs are down by 7. I would agree with let's see. Let's see with the Denver Broncos. From what I understand, though, they have a pretty stacked roster. And now they have, I think, still one of the best top 5 quarterback in the NFL when healthy. So Wilson definitely makes them a playoff contender and probably top 4 or 5 team in the AFC. Definitely top 4. I just don't know the Broncos roster well enough from last season. I didn't pay attention to them at all. Derek Carr looking like the worst quarterback in the NFC West. We got Russell Wilson, Pat Mahomes, and the kid in the Chargers. Herbert. So, yes, Carr is the worst quarterback in that. Yes, Phil, channel member, thank you for stopping in. Yasursky, good evening. It's your boy Rican. Go Packers. Asia, good evening. Thank you for stopping in. Major League Baseball is back, and I won't be calling any baseball this year, more than likely. Mark Brown, welcome to TSR Sports. Thank you for being a channel member, man. Go Spurs, go. By the way, I put my Twitters up on the channel for finally. I thought that was a good idea to let people know what my Twitter account was. I see a lot of channels put up their social media, and I have 14,000 subscribers, but only 370-something Twitter followers. I'm like, I should put the Twitter up there because I've been posting on my Twitter, posting Spurs injury updates, minor Giants news. I'm trying to get more interactive with my Twitters. Go Spurs, go from San Diego. So, Major League Baseball, for those of you that are fans, happy for you that it's back. I do like baseball, and I really like baseball stats. I love looking at baseball stats for whatever reason, but watching the game, I can't do it. The games are so long because I'm a Yankees fan, and their games, for whatever reason, tend to be longer. And I swear, when the Yankees play the Red Sox, they're 4 hour games plus, and I can't do it. I don't like watching games that long, nor do I like streaming games that long. It's the NFL's my cutoff. The Giants start at 1; they should be over at 4. That's 3 hours done. Anything longer than that, I get really ants in my pants on my couch. Where are the Spurs? They're in San Antonio. I've been being active on the Twitter, Evan, even putting up something today that trolled my own team that made some Spurs fans a little sad. I fell in love with Emily last season for the first time. Oh, glad you like it. I do like it. I just don't like watching it. Offensive rebound leaders this year: Jakob Poeltl is number 3, 3.9. Rudy Gobert is 6th in the league with 3.6. Gobert does lead the NBA, though, in second chance points. If Jakob can have a decent game tonight against Rudy Gobert, then, well, that'll shut up some of his naysayers maybe for a little bit. Jay Rich to DeJounte Murray. Pop still has all his starters in. Murray working towards the paint and gets stopped in the paint. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds. Still Spurs ball with 7 on the shot clock. Seahawks now need Taylor. Yeah, the Seahawks are definitely in a rebuild. Or a rebuild. Matt, how do you watch? I'm watching on the NBA Pass. I bought a year subscription for $130. It's now, I think, 50. Murray misses the first free throw. I think you can get the NBA Pass for $15 a month, but it does depend on which country you're in. It's your boy Rico. He missed them both. I don't see that happening. Sitting everybody. Tim Duncan bobblehead is what I will be getting, Giovanni. I can't wait. I'll have him on the channel with me for Spurs videos and live streams. And he's sitting there doing this thing. There's a great inside joke with that with me and my friends. And the Spurs are now doubled up, 18-9. Not the star we're looking for. Easy layup in the paint for the Jazz. I couldn't see who that was. I was half paying attention. I think it was Mitchell. Keldon for another 3, no good. He's taken 4 threes already and made 1. The long offensive board goes back to Jakob Poeltl. He caught the ball behind midcourt. They'll get it over to Devin Vassell. Devin back to DeJounte. Back to Devin. Takes the 3. Makes the 3. A little less than 6 minutes to go. The Jazz are on pace to score near 40 points. Oh, so Deshaun Watson is good to go. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely in the Spurs. Well, I obviously have to get the Spurs pass. I can't watch the games without it. But I'm not going to do the yearly thing because it was $130 for a year. And we're going to have a foul in the paint on Hassan Whiteside, who's checking in for the Jazz, going to the line for 2. And now it's only $15 a month for the team pass. So I think they drop it as the season progresses. So I'm like, I'll just do a monthly subscription. I like it when my Yankees versus White Sox played at Field of Dreams. That was pretty cool. It's not on the lead. Oh, 01J, it might be blocked out where you are. First free throw is no good. From what I've heard from people that live in Texas, if you have the NBA Team Pass and it's being televised on Bailey's or one of those local channels, it'll be blocked out on the pass. That sucks when you can't. It happens to me here. If the Spurs play the Celtics, the game is blacked out for me, even though I have the NBA Team Pass because it's being shown on the Celtics stupid channel. Wow, missed them both. The free throw shooting sucks tonight. 4 free throws in a row missed between the two teams. It is Spurs ball. Trey Jones is checked in, gets it to Jay Rich. Jay Rich over to Zach Collins, who's also checked in. Back to Devin Vassell. Devin's going to drive in the paint. Stops and tries to force it into Zach Collins. Not a good pass. I'm not going to blame Zach Collins for that turnover. That was Devin forcing it, and he shouldn't have. Trent Forrest is checked in for the Jazz. I don't know who that is, to be honest with you. Drive to the paint and a miss by Royce O'Neal, but we're going to have a putback by Hassan Whiteside. It is 20-12. 4:50 to go. Jay Rich out in three-point land. Surprised Jay Rich has been in the game this long. Back to Zach Collins. Collins going to take a 3. Makes the 3. All right, Zach. You're welcome, 01J. I don't remember what the final score was in that Spurs-Raptors game. And that's a miss. And I think that was Forrest with the shot. Spurs on the run up the court. Trey Jones back over to Devin Vassell. Takes a quick 3. In and out burger. Jay Rich almost picks off the steal in the backcourt, but it's going to get called for a whistle instead. 4:21 to go. If you got a second, smoke them if you got them. Devontae, I hope the Spurs win. Pop gets the record because I'm not calling the game tomorrow night against the Pacers. If they don't get the record tonight, or Pop doesn't get the record, they have a pretty easy schedule next week, so they should get it then. Lonnie Walker is going to check in for Jay Rich. Hoping Lonnie can continue his momentum. Been playing really well the last few weeks, making us all believe that he will be back next year as a sixth man if he continues to play like this. Hassan Whiteside bucking in the paint, fouled, and won. Good grief. Was 109.95 and 119-104. Those are two very different scores. Spurs Raptors game felt like it was more 119-104, though. I think it was higher scoring. Hassan Whiteside, former Portland Trailblazer, at the line for one. Yes, the Raptors did win. Jordan Clarkson checking in for the Utah Jazz, making his first appearance. Spurs down 23-15. The Jazz are in the bonus already. Lonnie with the ball for the Spurs. Back to Keldon Johnson. Keldon takes off into the paint, spins around, turns around, pops, and in and out. Keldon having a rough first quarter. I believe he's 1 of 5 from the field. Not the start we're looking for from KJ. Don Mitchell, little dribble, step over 3, no good. And Lonnie Walker will grab the rebound. 23-15, 3:45 to go. Walker brings it up the court. Back out to Collins. Collins open for 3, takes the 3, makes the 3. Hey, there's a stretch 5. Jordan Clarkson, yes, touche. 23-18, Zach Collins, 6 points on 2 of 2 shooting from beyond the arc. Zach Collins, a Portland Trailblazer. I just realized we have former teammates going against each other. I went over my head. Hassan Whiteside and Zach Collins, I do believe, played together in Portland. KJ off the Zach Collins screen into the paint, gets rejected, gets it back to Zach Collins. He misses the dunk, but he is fouled and going to the line for 2. Zach Collins, very active in this first quarter so far. A lot of Spurs fans been kind of poo-pooing on Zach Collins a little bit, saying that he's been bad, and he's definitely been hit or miss. I can't beat him up too much. He hadn't played basketball in 2 years. Just like Saquon Barkley came back from an ACL tear last year, we got to give him a year, and Collins makes the first free throw. So this is more of a get back into the rhythm things, get into game shape, get used to the NBA style of play, get your game back, if you will, for Zach Collins this year. And next year, I think will be the really true benchmark of whether the Spurs should keep him or not. Because next year is half of his contract's guaranteed. I think it's $7 million and 3.5 is guaranteed. Playmaker Guido with the $5 super chat. Well, bam, he says Giants need to get DK Metcalf, as Saquon is not a reliable guy now based on his injuries, and also Giants need to get Bobby Wagner. I agree that Saquon Barkley is not reliable. We have a timeout with 3 minutes to go. Thank you for the super chat, and yes, I like Saquon Barkley, not reliable at all. And Bobby Wagner was released from the Seahawks. Depends on the salary. The Giants have major salary cap issues. They're working on it now, starting to clean some things up, but I don't know how much room that's going to give us to sign players moving forward. Called Saluna. I met. Oh, nice. The pug. What, Joe Wieskamp? Do we have a Joe Wieskamp signing? Did he check in? You can check in, but you can't check out. Nightmare on Elm Street 4. Not a great movie, but very entertaining. I will say that. Bobby Wagner to the Cowboys? No kidding. I don't like that. I don't have the Cowboys to sign anybody. What? No. Anyway, appreciate you all being here, Spurs fans, as always. Go Spurs, go. And if you ain't down with that, I got 2 words for you. Chuck Norris. All right, 1 for each of the San Antonio Spurs championships. Jax, you're right. We could be down a lot more. So let's take that as a positive. JC, you want an ironic thing? JC from MBTX. This channel's been around for 3 years, and I've covered the Spurs on the 3 years I've had this channel, and it's been all the losing seasons. Spurs haven't had a winning season since I've started this channel. I did cover their last 2 playoff games in 2019 when they lost to Denver. It was pretty rough. But yeah, now you might look on the channel and see there's no content previous to fall last year. I kind of did a soft channel reset. things got very political in streams in 2020, and so I just was like, you know what, let me just delete all that content. Plus, I swore a little bit here and there, and I try not to swear anymore. I don't think there's any videos with me swearing on the channel right now, so I just kind of reset everything in the fall. But yeah, I've stuck with the team. New York Giants too. The Giants have only been bad on this channel since I've with me covering them. Uh, those are my two favorite teams, and I'm gonna stand by them. Win, lose, or tie. Go Spurs, go, and go Big Blue until I die. All right, R 210, you got it. The game is not that. The game. Boop, boop. I forgot I had the bobblehead up top now, so it messed me all sorts of up. I was there for the whole run. Been a fan since late 1990ish, so yeah, there for the whole run for sure. If you're Spurs GM, would you build through free agency or the draft? I tried to do a little of both, Sean. Ideally, I'd like to trade, if the Raptors don't miss the playoffs, trade 2 first-round picks, the 2 late-round picks to move up in the draft, and then try to get a good, maybe not, go all in on free agency. I want to leave some cap room for upcoming contracts, but try to get a good player. And that quick three is no good to start off the after the timeout for the Jazz. Lonnie Walker's going to drive, and it's no good. Rudy Gage checked into the game for the Jazz, former San Antonio Spur. Shannon, good evening. Let's see if that was a foul on Lonnie. Touch foul, but it's the NBA. I don't like it even when it goes for my team. Lonnie at the line will make the first one. I thought somebody just put something up. Jacques Landale is checking in. Pop going with a 3-man rotation. Joe Wieskamp was in the game. What was he in there for, like 30 seconds? I didn't even see him. So do we have Zach and Yak out there? Do we have 2 big guys? Yes, Rudy. Yes, I saw the Lakers lose, and I saw Eric Gordon absolutely fake out LeBron James to nobody's business. We got 2 big men out there. We've been asking for this all year. Mike Conley with the drive, throws it up off the glass. No good. Jacques Landale with the rebound. We got Jacques Landale and Zach Collins. First try to go fast break and thread the needle to Lonnie Walker. Bad pass. Trey Jones gets the bad pass back, puts it up and in. 1-point game. Both teams in the bonus. 2:15 to go. I like the 2 big men on the court. I don't know why. It's nice to see we got some size out there for once. And that's a turnover by the Jazz. So, I don't think they're related at kills. I'm pretty sure. How long was Joe Wieskamp in the game? I honestly didn't even see him. Was he in there for like even 30 seconds? Murray into the paint, throws it up, and it's going to hit the front rim. No good. Fight for the board. And finally, the Rudy Gay, former Spur, will come down with it. And he'll bring it up for the Jazz. Rudy going to chuck a 3. And that's a big Gay miss. Trey Jones with the rebound. Get it up to Lonnie Walker. Lonnie setting the offense back to DeJounte Murray. DeJounte will start to drive back to Zach Collins. Takes an open 3. That one's no good. Rudy Gobert with the ring. Can't hit them all. He's 2 for 3 from beyond the arc. But it keeps the defense honest. When you got your big guys being able to shoot. And it keeps Rudy Gobert out of the paint where he just drove into and is going to get fouled and go to the line for 2. He was in for 1 minute. I honestly didn't see him, guys and girls. Did not see Joe Wieskamp out there. I always thought Jakob and Landale should play some together. Yeah, I actually like Zach Collins in the starting lineup. If once he gets his rhythm back, I don't know if it's going to be this season, but maybe next season. Zach at power forward, where he has played power forward before. I think he's a little more athletic than Jacques Landale, so that gives us a 7-foot center, a 6'10", 6'11" power forward. Joe Wieskamp is back in the game, and I do see him now. No, we haven't Kohler Jester, and these aren't the Twin Towers out there. One of these things is not like the other. 27-24, a minute 20 to go. Game has slowed down a little bit. Spurs have actually taken more free throws. They're 6 of 8. The Jazz are 3 of 5. They get to Collins. Collins in the paint. He's going to get fouled by Rudy Gobert. Took it right to him, though. Drew the foul. Daniel, that is your name. Thank you for stopping in. You know, no, not quite the new Twin Towers. Those are big shoes to fill, literally too. Collins' first free throw is good. And you take one of the greatest power forwards in the NBA. Some will say the greatest. You take probably one of the most, if not the most athletically gifted centers in the history of the NBA with David Robinson. And yeah, Zach Collins, Jacques Landale, not anywhere near that. Although Jacques Landale does have something in common with David Robinson. They both started their NBA careers late. David was a 24-year-old rookie, and Jacques Landale is a 26-year-old NBA rookie. Jordan Clarkson with a crazy off-balance three, no good. Spurs have a chance to take the lead. DeJounte will bring it up for. We have a whistle. Defensive foul? Offensive foul? Technical foul on Jordan Clarkson? What did he do? He took the three. Lonnie taps his hand, so he's probably looking for the foul. Didn't get it, and Zach Collins at the line to shoot the. Or no, that's not Zach. Yeah, it's Zach Collins. Tie game. I'm surprised he didn't get the call because you just sneeze on somebody and you get a technical these days. Clarkson John at the ref. Yep, I see the technical. Yeah, it was a tech. And Jacques Lindell misses in the paint. It's going to be Jazz on the run. Rudy Gay chucks a three. That's a big old Gay three. We remember those Gay threes in San Antonio, right? Rudy Gay drops a three on his old team. 30-27. Jazz lead 40 seconds to go. It's nice to see the Spurs get a non-call. Murray's going to take a quick three to try to 2-for-1. No good. Zach Collins with the offensive board. Back out to DeJounte. And now they'll just reset the offense and take a more set shot. Murray's struggling from the floor tonight as well. We'll get it out to Lonnie. Lonnie for three. No good. And Zach Collins with the offensive rebound and put back, and he traveled. Nick's confused about the call. Like, what? I don't know if Rudy got a video tribute. That's a good point, Evan. Yeah, after we didn't bring many bit. Yeah, we just kind of went the one big guy. People don't realize they always say Tim Duncan is the greatest power forward of all time. But I believe, according to Basketball Reference, he's played more minutes at center. I'm not 100% sure for that. I think I saw that stat. Oh my goodness. Jacques Landale absolutely runs over Mike Conley on a three. He missed the three. Absolutely crashes into him. He's going to go to the line for three free throws. Just terrible. Just jumps into him. I hope he doesn't get hit with a flagrant. Didn't give him really loom to. It just crashed into him. And all right, no time. All right, three free throws straight up. Conley makes the first one. We were tied and now down by 4. 2.2 seconds ago. Ready to go to Spurs tribute? Oh, he did. I don't see a lot of the stuff before the game. We had Gasol. Well, that's true, and I hated every minute. Maybe that's why I forgot about that. I'm blocking that out of my memory. Like Gasol, yeah, that's right. Those are special times. Appreciate y'all getting the thumbs up. We're getting up there. Can we get to 75 before the first quarter? Well, we only have 2 seconds left of the first quarter, but why not? Conley makes all three. Jazz are up by 6. They'll get the ball into DeJounte. DeJounte takes the long three. Good! At the buzzer! Murray's been hitting these a lot this year. All right. All right, let's get a little momentum going. I don't know what that was. Calvin, what's up, my man? Thank you for stopping in, channel member. Came in just in time for my doing little dance. Making little three. Get down tonight. Get down tonight. I don't know. Christian, go. Spurs, go. I would love 100 likes, thumbs up. Thumbs up. Butterfly. I would like a 100 thumbs up. Nothing like cheese pizza. Light fry. I do like pizza's my favorite food. By far. DJ does like his buzzer beaters. Now if we get, we're down only 3, and Kellen Johnson has been struggling. DeJounte has been struggling tonight too. If we can get both of them going in second quarter moving forward, you have a legit chance to win this game. Well, 1 million likes or whatever that is would be great, but don't have enough subscribers for that. H. Jude, thank you for stopping in. It's a school to see the Jazz flag come. Oh, nice, David. The Spurs need to play StarCraft like the old Spurs did. Maybe they'll play more teams. Do the old Spurs play StarCraft? I honestly didn't know that, if that's the case. 1, 2, 3. I'm in Connecticut. The game itself is at the A&T Center in San Antonio. I'm a Spurs fan that lives in Connecticut. Long time, 30 plus year Spurs fan. Just one of those things. I discovered the gentleman over here, pointed the wrong way, over my right shoulder, center screen, and been a Spurs fan ever since. All right, 1, 2, 3. I'll show you the game. The game. Boop boop. It's the only game I can show legally. Yeah, KJ was struggling. I like the big man thing. Seems to be working for now. Let's not get too overhyped about it. Real quick during the commercial break, I'm not sponsored. Just the company reached out to me and said, "Hey, if you let your channel membership, your channel members and subscribers know there's a new Spurs product coming out. It was announced today. There's 3 new Spurs bobbleheads: David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and George Gervin. And I'll be transparent. They said, "Hey, let people know it's out there. We'll send you a bobblehead of your choice." I chose Timmy because I have so much David merch. I want some Timmy stuff, and I said I'll let them know it's out there, and they look cool. I can't. I'll do an unboxing for the Tim Duncan bobblehead when I get it, and I'll probably have them on stream or in some videos. I'll have them sit right. I don't know, right here, where he's in camera somewhere. Can you say that again? There was an ad. I don't know what I said. Weather! Full-time Spurs fan. Where is Kerm? The Kerm? I think he was in there. That was a fast break. Holy moly. Good. I like it. I got a Q2 up on the board. Murray starts us off with a jumper, and it's good. 30. That was very quick. 33-32. Spurs down by 1. What guy? Where did the guy go? What are we talking about? People coming in and out of the streams throughout the night. It's common. I do it too. Not when I'm live, but I've been going to other people's streams and going in and out. Jordan Clarkson with the 3. 36-32. Rocking the headband. Got the hair under it and over it. I like it. Murray with the ball again. Over to Jay Rich. Joe Wieskamp getting legit minutes tonight. He's still in the game. He hasn't sniffed the ball, but he's in the game. Out to DeJounte, corner 3. That's front rim, no good. And Clarkson with the rebound. Who's on right now for the Spurs? Joe Wieskamp, Lonnie Walker, Jakob Poeltl, DeJounte Murray, and Jay Rich. And that's another 3 for Jordan Clarkson. He is heating up. Man, he can score like nobody's business off the bench. I know it was. Ramsey, I got it. I'm optimistic, but I got to be realistic. I don't think they're going to make the plan. I think they're going to be fringe. Just too many losing streaks this year, and I think we're a little too far behind with how many games are left. Murray with the jumper, good. Not to mention the fact the Spurs have probably still one of the hardest schedules in the NBA remaining. That's not going to help either. Jazz ball up by 5, 10.5 minutes to go in Q number 2. Mike Conley going to drive into the paint, throws up a kind of awkward layup, rolls in, rolls around the rim like a poo in a toilet, and then comes out. Never mind me. Murray down the other one, and pick and roll with Jakob Poeltl. No pick and roll, back out to Lonnie Walker. Lonnie, back to DeJounte, 11 on the shot clock. Murray, one-on-one with Rudy Gobert. Crosses over, back out to Joe Wieskamp. 4 on the shot clock. Wieskamp back to Murray. Murray drives on Gobert. Runner is no good. Fouled, going to line for 2. Rudy Gobert might have at least 2 fouls right now. Arrow, what's up? From the Philippines. Thank you for stopping in. I know we're in the plane race, Evan, but just what the Kerm said, we've been very inconsistent all season. Quite a few losing streaks. Big issues with the health and safety protocol. I just think they dug themselves in too big of a hole to try to climb out. If I'm wrong, great, but I just feel like we're going to miss by a game or 2. I think it's going to be that close when the season ends. We're going to be like right there and right there. Local NBA talents: Keil O'Neal, Jeff Foster, Taurean Prince, Devin Brown, and Jordan Clarkson, who went to Wagner High School in San Antonio. Welcome back, young man. Lonnie, very quiet. Second free throw is no good. Lex Valia, I don't know how to say that. Go Jazz, thank you for stopping in. I know how to say that. There's some defense chants in the stands. That's good. The crowd's getting loudish. Rudy Gobert in the paint. We'll pass it out to Rudy Gay. Gay for three. Boink, no good. Murray with the rebound. Murray sprinting up the court. Takes it right to the paint, but a Euro step and gets blocked from behind by Rudy Gobert. Yeah, you can't really can't do that with the multi-year defensive player of the year in your vicinity. And yeah, Sean had no chance. Yep, Shaq's high school is there. J. Rich pick and roll with Jakob Pertl. Pull up jumper by J. Rich is an air ball. Jakob catches and puts it in. Maybe that was a pass. I think that was an air ball. 9:11 to go. Jazz ball. Mike Conley pick and roll with Rudy Gobert. Takes off. Runner is going to roll off the rim. No good. A fight for the board. And Rudy Gobert will get the rebound. Kicks it out for three. And that's a total brick by House Jr. He missed the house. Or is building a house with that brick. Devin Vassell out to Murray. Murray drives into the paint and gets pickpocketed. Now scrum for the ball. And finally, Jordan Clarkson rips the ball out of DeJounte Murray's hands. Fast break for the Jazz. And nice transition defense by the Spurs to stop two shots, including Devin Vassell blocking Jordan Clarkson from behind. Rudy Gay's runner's no good. Lonnie Walker with the ball, and now a whistle. That was a crazy series of events and great transition D by the Spurs. First, you had Conley miss a shot. The putback by Clarkson rejected by Devin Vassell. Nice shot by the Spurs getting back. What did Eubanks he got traded to the Raptors, then he got cut, and then I think he got signed by Portland. I think he's with the Trailblazers, is he not? Glaze and Bacon, good evening. Joe Wieskamp is like a dang yo-yo out there. He's like I'm gonna say something dirty. I'll just say he's in and out and in and out of this game. In and out, in and out, in and out. We'll leave it at that. That three-pointer is no good for the Jazz. 39-37. Spurs will bring it up. KJ's check back in. Trying to keep it PG. Keldon back to Devin Vassell. Devin has 10 on the shot clock. Starts to drive. Gets into the paint. Throws up a layup. And it's good. We got a tie game. Eight minutes to go. Yes, Butterfly. Come on, Spurs. And thank you for being here. Thank you all for being here. I love all of you. Even Jazz fans, too. I just made that up. Come on. Clarkson in the paint gets rejected by Blockham. It's like the Who's song, Squeezebox. Joe Wieskamp, he's in and out, in and out. Spurs on a 7-0 run. Blocks this quarter. The Spurs have 3. The Jazz have 1. Spurs stepping it up defensively. 7-0 run in the last 2 minutes and 52 seconds. D. Mitch is checked back in for the Jazz. A long three by Clarkson's no good. Spurs have a chance to take the lead. Keldon Johnson into the paint. Throws it up off the glass. Good. And one! Come on! Is Oh, Marie, I can't answer that because I can't get Bally Sports. So my apologies. Yeah, that actually was a foul. Keldon got hooked on his way up for the layup. All right. I can't get Bailey Sports because I'm in Connecticut and they gave me the middle finger. I suppose I could use a VPN. Keldon misses a free throw. What are we shooting from the line tonight, Spurs fans? Can somebody look it up? Are we like 3 of 6 or something atrocious again? Or no, we take more than that. Are we like 6 of 11? Offensive foul on the Jazz. Spurs ball with 7:23 to go. I think that was on D. Mitch. All right. I'll take it. Maybe it was on Hassan Whiteside. They just showed 2 different players for the Jazz. Can we get a KJ yell count? I lost count. And now an offensive foul on the Spurs. Jazz have 0 field goals in the last 3:47. 10 of 14. Thank you, Vasco. Not terrible. Not the worst. But it still feels like we're missing more than we should be. 5 of 7 is what's 63%? Is that what that is? 60 something. Donovan Mitchell is shooting lights out from beyond the arc tonight. Jazz retake the lead 42-41. Devin Vassell, reach and foul. Man, this turned into a foul fest. Devin Vassell fouled. Do we have a coach that specializes in free throws? And if so, he sucks. Yeah, we might have a coach that specializes in shooting. Tip. I don't know what's going on. Timeout. Oh, all right, Ramsey. Bailey Sports always shows the Mavericks. Well, the Mavericks have a winning record and a superstar in Luka Doncic. The Spurs have a losing record and looking for their superstar. That makes sense. Hey, we're getting close to 100 thumbs up, though. We're getting there. We're getting there. If y'all could help a brother out, if you haven't hit the thumbs up already, it is the easiest way to support the channel. And the only way I'll ask you to support the channel is hitting the thumbs up. I'm going to make my chat a little bigger so I can see it. I swear my eyes are going. I'm getting TSR getting old. Or actually, I am old. Not getting old. I am old. Pop took free throws out of practice schedule this year. Maybe. It feels like it, doesn't it? I mean, my goodness, the free throw shooting at times has been atrocious and has cost them numerous games. The Lakers game, the Kings game. There's probably what? You guys think maybe 3 games the Spurs lost because of free throw shooting? I think that's fair. If they shot their free throws better, then they probably would have won those games. So let's put 3 wins in the Spurs column and see what that does in the standings. Spurs are 25-41. You take those 3 games away, they're 28-38, and that would put them 10th place. They'd be 1 game ahead of the Pelicans and half a game behind the Lakers. Wow, the Blazers have lost 6 in a row? What's up with the Western Conference? Everybody on the bottom is on a losing streak. Lakers 2, Pelicans 3, Blazers 6, Kings 3, Thunder 4. They're all losing. Everybody in tank mode or something? But in all seriousness, you take like 3 of those games, we hit our free throws. The Spurs are 28-38. Pop would already have the record, and they would be sitting in the play-in. They'd be, not in a comfortable spot with the amount of games remaining, but they would at least be in it. So free throws have definitely hurt this young team and cost them wins. No doubt. Go Spurs, go is right. Yeah, Kern, that sounds about right. And if you're in Dallas, you're going to get. I mean, Texas is obviously a huge state. If you're in Dallas, you're going to get the Dallas games. All right, fans are getting down. Fans enjoying themselves in San Antonio. I bet they enjoy themselves even more after the game if the Spurs win. Beating the pressure, Keldon Johnson since February 10th, 19.4 points per game, 46% from the field, and 5.5 rebounds. That just happens to coincide with the Derek White trade. Derek White's last game with the Spurs, I believe, was February 9th. Somebody's got to pick up that scoring. KJ's definitely contributed. Is a key player to watch during March Madness. I don't know who that is. Jay Medina. I honestly no idea. No, it's quarter 2. Huh. Not watching any March Madness. Not a college hoops fan. Sorry. I'll obviously research the players when it comes time for that. But we don't even know where the Spurs are picking yet. Anyway, it is Spurs ball down by 1. Keldon continually rocks the long socks. I like it. Lonnie's going to take a quick 3. No good. Hassan Whiteside with the rebound, and Donovan Mitchell bringing up for the Jazz. Mitchell has been eating up the Spurs tonight. Crosses over, gets into the paint, throws up a layup, and rejected by Zach Collins. Collins playing fairly well tonight. I like Derek White. Once a Spur, always a Spur. It wasn't working. The last year and a half have just not been productive from him as a Spur. Hassan Whiteside, the hook in the paint. I would be rooting for him if he's still here. I hope he does well in Boston, but I've moved on. You got to move on. Players leave. It happens all the time. Maybe not as much in basketball as, say, football because there's a bigger roster, or in baseball. I wish him well. Maria, I don't know, but don't put any illegal links in the chat. We don't promote that here, especially since a lot of those sites have sketchy things going on. Don't miss Derek at all. Yes, he's coming off the bench for the Celtics and playing well. That's a missed 3. I think that was Lonnie that took that. I was looking at the chat just briefly. Anyway, it's Jazz ball up by 3 and 6 minutes to go in the first half. The runner in the paint is good by Trent Forrest, who has checked back in for Utah. Spurs down by 5. Zach Collins, one-on-one with Hassan Whiteside. Back to Lonnie Walker. Lonnie zips it over to Trey Jones. Jones, back to Zach Collins. Collins, back to Keldon Johnson. A lot of hot potato here. Keldon, the runner in the paint, is good. Keldon's starting to heat up. He had a rough first quarter. He was only like 1 of 5, but has hit his last few buckets. No, Evan, the Lakers are in a lot of trouble moving forward. A lot of trouble. Mike Conley with the ball. Sorry, not Mike Conley. Jordan Clarkson with the ball with the jumper good. I don't know what I was thinking there. Call your cable company. Ah, yeah, there you go, Butterfly. Could do that too. Clarkson, 8 points, 11 minutes. Devin Vassell's going to take a quick 3. In and out. Man, the Spurs like to feast on In-N-Out burgers. Do you guys even have In-N-Out burger in Texas? Do you have Whataburger? Because I swear we had so many In-N-Out shots. It drives me batty. Jazz ball. Donovan Mitchell starts to drive, stops. And they'll get it back to Mitchell. After the pass to Royce O'Neal. Gets into the paint to Hassan Whiteside for an easy dunk. And the Jazz have David Robinson's number up on the board, 50. You do have In-N-Out. Okay. Oh. I don't think I have either in Connecticut. Kellen's going to drive to the paint, and the offhand, I think that was his offhand layup. It looked awkward the way he took it. Either way, maybe it was his right hand, just the way he was throwing it up. Either way, Kellen scores again. Leading scores for the Spurs, Zach 11, DeJounte 10. Kelman only has 7? I feel like Kellen's got 9. I don't think that was right. Mitchell for 3. Jeez. What the little showboating after the 3. Game ain't over yet. Bunghole. Get back and play defense. Trey Jones drives into the paint, runs right back out of the paint. Get it over to Keldon Johnson. Johnson takes a 3. No good. Spurs were up in this quarter at one point. Donovan Mitchell drives in the paint, throws a layup between like 3 Spurs. And Donovan Mitchell is owning San Antonio right now. Whataburger, mainly Texas. In-N-Out isn't San Antonio now. I don't see all the fusses. Whataburger is king. I've never had either. I'm not a big fan of the showboating either. I mean, it's context. Like when you're in the second quarter and hit a big shot, who cares? Who cares? Like Steph Curry showboats all game, but it's like, I don't want to say childish, but I don't know. Yeah, it's like the look at me showboating, I guess. It depends. Like, I wasn't a Reggie Miller fan, but his showboating was more so to like get under the other team's skin. There was some nastiness to it. You know what I mean? He was trying to like get to the other team. And when you're just out there and you hit a shot and you're just like doing this, it's like it doesn't. You know what? I don't know. You just look like a fool. I don't think you're not really getting. I don't know. When there's trash talk and showboating combined, that's when I think it works. When you're just out there and you're just doing your little thing, it doesn't work for me. I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense. I love '90s basketball, and just the showboating and trash talk went hand in hand, and you could see actual anger on the court between the player doing it and other players. It's just different. Both chains overrated. Okay. That Collins Landale combo was fire. Yeah, they haven't brought it back in. Request for a shout out. Ariel ATs, thank you for stopping in. Alex, not a fan. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, Mitchell. Mitchell? What's he have? Like 18 points? He's killing us tonight. If they could find a way to shut down Donovan Mitchell, this would be a much closer game. Landale and Joe is getting traded to Orlando for Robin Lowe. I don't think so. Be an interesting offseason for the Spurs. Actually, I'm in it. Although my teams both aren't very good right now, this should be one of the most exciting off seasons for the San Antonio Spurs and the New York Giants. Definitely in the history of my channel, all 3 years of it. The Giants have 2 first-round picks. That's exciting. 2 top 7 picks, courtesy of the Chicago Bears. We have their 7th pick. And then the San Antonio Spurs, as it stands right now, have 3 first-round picks. I mean, what's more? And they have some cap room, too. Steph showboating is annoying. Yeah, uh, yeah, I would agree with that. Tiny Jack, I think Jacques Lindale has one more year on his contract. I don't know if it's guaranteed. I think the Spurs signed him to a 2 year. It's not a big contract. It just depends how he plays. Um, I'm rooting for him. I'm rooting for Zach Collins too. I'd rather see Zach at the power forward spot. We are probably more than likely, barring something weird happening, drafting a big man. And I think it would be a four in the draft. Spurs ball. Speaking of Zach Collins, he has the ball right now with 8 on the shot clock. Zach will get it over to Lonnie. Lonnie starts to drive, step back two. Ooh, that's a tough shot. Didn't make it. Trey Jones with the rebound. Smallest guy on the court. Gets the offensive board. The effort's always there. Effort or hustle, loyalty, and respect. He does miss the layup in the paint, though, and the Jazz are up by 10. The Spurs were up by a few in this quarter. Mitchell for another three. That one's no good. And Trey Jones with another rebound. We'll get it up to Lonnie Walker. Walker will take a quick three. Nope. Mike Conley with the rebound. What's up, Cowboys X Factor? You need the Jazz to lose? Well, we're not helping you right now. We're trying, but we're not doing it. I gotta put live chat on. This top chat sometimes makes me miss stuff. I don't get why it does that. All right, there we go. Should be good to go. Hey, we're 4 thumbs up away from 100, my friends. If we could get that 4 more, would appreciate you. You've mentioned somebody. A few people have mentioned Kai Soto a lot, or you've mentioned Kai Soto a lot. One or the other. Yes, Tiny Jack, he'll go back to the NBL. Good day, Ken. Thank you for stopping in. Go Spurs, go. It is Jazz ball. 2:40 to go. The Jazz are up by 10. Mike Conley starts to drive. We'll pass it out to Don Mitchell. Mitchell quickly throws it over to Royce O'Neal. And the Jazz get a little discombobulated. 4 on the shot clock. Mitchell's going to launch a long three. Nope, he's going to drive. Throws up a very awkward scoop layup. And the Spurs can't even defend that. Where's our defense? Come on. I'm so tired of watching teams light us up on a regular basis. Zach Collins jumper in the paint, good. And Zach Collins having the best half of his young Spurs career. But seriously, where's the defense? I know Don Mitchell's a really good player, but I mean, he's just cooking us. O'Neal for three, no good. Long rebound to Mike Conley. Jazz have it, 12 on the shot clock. And another 3-point attempt by Royce O'Neal. And another miss. Devin Sell with the rebound. Need to score before I give one of those, Ozzy. I've been playing pretty terrible the last half of this quarter. Zach Collins throws up an air ball. I don't know if that was partially blocked or just barely got the front of the rim, but that was an ugly shot by Zach. Minute and a half to go. Rudy Gobert into the paint, misses the shot, going to get fouled and go to line for two. Velo, he is. Thank you for being a channel member. He sure is. I don't know what Chris Golding from Australia is, Tiny Jack. No idea. It wasn't blocked. I don't think it was either. I think that was an air ball. Yeah. Rudy Gobert at the line for Deuce makes the first one. 11-point lead. This is giving me a headache. Sorry, man. The way this team can be up, I'm talking about the San Antonio Spurs, be up against their opponent and then just instantly disappear for 4 or 5 minutes and go down by double digits is astonishing. They were up by 3, I believe, at one point, 2 or 3, and now they're down by 12. And this is in like the last 5 minutes. This doesn't make any sense. Murray pull up jumper, good. Murray still has that mark on his head from the tooth that bit him the other night. I forgot who the other player was. He got tooth attacked. Conley into the paint, misses the layup. Spurs on the run. DeJounte to Demasova, selling the paint, gets fouled hard, going the line for two. All right. All right. Let's close the quarter strong and go into the half, not down by more than like 6 or 7. Can we please get Lonnie out of there? Patriots fan not liking Lonnie tonight. I haven't really said anything positive about him tonight. I think he made a shot. I don't think he's having a good night. We'll check his stats at halftime, but I don't think Lonnie is performing like he was for that long stretch of about 7 games where he averaged close to 20 points per game. Devin's first free throw is no good. Second free throw by Devin Vassell on the way. Man, we miss a lot of free throws. Devin taking his sweet butt time. Made that one. Lonnie struggling and KJ pop. KJ out and laying down. What? Florent, I'm not sure what all that is, but thank you for stopping in. Don Mitchell step back three. No good. And the Jazz will get the long rebound. 59-50, 33 seconds ago. Spurs sitting on David Robinson's number. Not literally, but you know what I mean. Conley. Wow, did he just travel? What was that? Mitch for three. Conley with the offensive board. Second and third chance opportunities for the Jazz. You can't keep giving a good team like this all these opportunities to score. Another three-point attempt by Conley's no good. Vassell with the rebound. 5, 4, 3, 2. Murray with his patented end of clock shot. In and out. Or end of half shot, end of quarter shot. Murray almost make that one. The Spurs will go down by 9 at the half. And just end of the second quarter killed us. He's over 5 and over 3. Oh, wow. Lonnie's missed all his shots tonight? So 77, what's up? Low-key tanking? I don't think so. But all these injuries lately, players missing games, just all of a sudden out of the blues, kind of got me wondering. Anyway, let's get to the stats for the Utah Jazz. Daniel House Jr. with 5, Royce O'Neal with 2, Rudy Gobert with 4 points and 8 rebounds and 2 blocks. Donovan Mitchell with 18 points, annihilating the Spurs tonight. Mike Conley with 6, 4, and 3. Possible triple-double if he gets his assist going in the second half. Off the bench for the Jazz, Trent Forrest with 4. Nickeil Alexander Walker, I didn't even know he was out there, scored 0. Hassan Whiteside with 9 points and 5 boards. Jordan Clarkson with 8 points and 5 boards. And Rudy Gay for 3. For the San Antonio Spurs, Kellen Johnson with 9 points. Really struggling from the arc. He's only 1 of 5. He is 4 of 9 on the night. That helps a little bit. Josh Richardson, Jay Rich got the start, only 2 points. Jakob Poeltl, 4 points and 5 boards. Devin Vassell with 6 points and 6 rebounds. DeJounte Murray with 12, 4, and 2. Only 2 assists from Murray tonight. Wow, he's got 2 steals, but 2 assists. That's... How many assists do we have as a team? 6, 8, 9? That's very low for the Spurs. They almost always get... I think they have like a long streak of 20 assists per game. And... yeah, not passing. That's something not working tonight. All right, off the bench, Zach Collins having the best game of his young Spurs career, I got to say, so far. 13 points in 12 minutes. Trey Jones with 2 points. Lonnie Walker 0 for 5 from the floor. Struggling a bit. He's got 2 points. Joe Wieskamp has zeros across the board. He played 5 minutes and 24 seconds. No shots, no fouls, no turnovers, nothing. He just has zeros. And Jacques Landale with a rebound. Played 2 minutes and 48 seconds and had a rebound. Oh, and he missed his only shot. I don't see why tanking the ball and tough and drawing a foul doesn't come more natural in Lonnie. He's so good at getting into the paint and being athletic in there. I'm surprised he doesn't go to line more either. What's the 4-11, CM Drones? Got to make a shot first. Dragon Floor. I almost thought that said Dragon Force, which was I don't know if they're still around. Metal band, most probably well known for Through the Fire and the Flames, which was featured on Guitar Hero 3 and was like the epic thing to do on that game was beat that song on the hardest difficulty. Draw out there running around. Yep, get some cardio. Yeah, some of our guys literally contributing nothing on the floor. Jacques Landale gave us nothing in brief minutes. Joe Wieskamp, just the body out there. I don't know if there's anybody else healthy on the roster that can play, but having a guy run out there and literally has no statistics. I know it's not about statistics, but when you're out there for 5+ minutes and there's nothing, not a shot attempt, not a rebound, nothing, something's wrong there. You're literally just out there running around. DJ's 411. And Kellen was 4 of 9, was he? Yeah, they're not off to a good start. He's short. Who, Wieskamp? Isn't he like 6'5"? 6'6", 6'5"? I mean, that's not tall in the NBA per se, but it's, I mean, you think he'd just fall into a rebound or an assist. Something. Anyway. Appreciate y'all being here. My Twitter's on the bottom left of your screen if you want to follow me on the Twitters. I do post quite a bit of content on there now. Obviously, I put links to the videos I produce on YouTube, but that's all I used to do. Now I actually put up little fun memes or just random, maybe minor trade news or whatever on teams if I'm not going to do a video on it. I've never heard of Dragon Lord, Sal 77. Kellen, yeah, I saw Kellen's minus 12. We got a lot of minuses in that starting lineup. That team's down by 9. They're just having a rough start. I don't know what else to say. Would have loved to see Devontae's out. Patriots fan. I think Devontae Kaycock is out tonight. I think he was. I think he's the other player I put on my Twitter. I got to go back and check my Twitters. I put up a lot of players that were out. Let me see who I put up. McDermott was questionable. He's now out. Joshua Primo, KBD, and Devontae Kaycock out. Romeo Langford actually missed that one. Langford's out. He played one game and he's out. How do you play one game and be out already? I don't get it. One game. He's out. Like, is he that freaking fragile? Annoying. Annoying to no end. I'll tell you that much. It is what it is. I'm not going to cry about it. Maybe I'll cry a little. The average height in the NBA, Evan, I think I saw was now 6'7". So 6'5" would not be tall in the NBA because that would be below the average height. And you got to remember, you've got guards now that are 6'7", 6'8", 6'9". So yeah, 6'5" is not tall anymore at all. And 6'1", 6'3" would be considered probably short. If I had Lonnie build in athleticism, I'd be Michael. Yeah, well, Lonnie's athletic. Jordan was a little more athletic. Jordan, I've read, had a 48-inch vert, which is absolutely redonkulous. And then he got bigger in the 90s. He lifted a lot of weights. So he was a physical freak athlete, especially when you consider when he played. In the 80s, I mean, they didn't have the training and supplements that we have now, and he still was just a ridiculous athlete. But Jordan has something that Lonnie doesn't. I'm not trying to pick on Lonnie Walker, but Michael Jordan had one of the greatest, if not the most greatest, drive and determination to win, to just win. And he had that killer instinct on the floor that Lonnie, to this at least at this point in his career, doesn't have, and he may never have it. People forget Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team, and the next year came back and he ended up winning one college title with North Carolina, one or two, I think one. And then obviously became a 6-time NBA champion. But just the drive that man has, very few people have that. Tom Brady has it. That's the reason he stayed around for over 20 plus years. Just the will to constantly want to win year after year after year. How many teams do we see win a title in a sport and then the next year don't do much with it because they just don't have that drive to repeat it? Yeah, I said that earlier, Velo. Bogdanovich out. Zach Collins is playing well in Millennium movies. That is a good thing. I hope Primo stays in Austin for the rest of the season. I think he's going to be good next year, but yeah, he's got some rough edges. Wieskamp has like a 42 invert. Really? Joe Mama? We do need some K-Cock. We're not going to get any of them. I don't know. Joe Mama was that athletic. You said you saw Michael Jordan play. I did not. Would you say? Would you say MJ or LeBron? Michael Jordan. No disrespect to LeBron James. I've watched both play. They're different kinds of players in different type of eras. The biggest difference that I see between Jordan and LeBron has a little bit more of the all-around game. Michael Jordan, people forget was a defensive player of the year. But the biggest difference I've seen is when I watched Jordan from 1990 to I didn't watch him with the Wizards, but I saw his whole Bulls run when he won 3 championships. I never saw him give up on his team. And with him out there, you felt like this Bulls always had a chance to win a game in the playoffs. Even though they had a rough time in the 80s, I didn't see it then, but he just As soon as that tongue came out, I did never seen a player be able to take over a game on both sides of the floor. I've seen LeBron do that in spurts. Saw him do that against, that incredible win against the 73-win Golden State Warriors team. But I've also seen LeBron James absolutely disappear in the NBA Finals against the Dallas Mavericks and against my own San Antonio Spurs. And I never ever saw Jordan just disappear like that ever in the 90s. I would tend to think he didn't do it in the 80s. Um, I've never heard him doing that. He just, he played a game with the flu, I believe, or yeah, he was sick with something. I don't remember what it was. Maybe it was the flu. I know he was definitely food poisoning. Maybe he said in the Last Dance, he was messed up, and for that's the biggest reason I would take Jordan over LeBron. Is Jordan just never disappeared in the playoffs, and you know. Yes, the Bulls had a great team. I think they drafted Scottie Pippen, eventually brought over Dennis Rodman, but he stayed in the same place and won all those championships with the same team. Whereas LeBron has jumped teams multiple times and built multiple super teams to try to win a ring. Smart, yeah, but I can't call somebody the GOAT. They had to do that to win a title. Primo can still grow, maybe. I missed some of the chat while I was rambling there. What do you mean, TSR? I'm sorry, but the average guard height is 6'1", 6'4". Curry, Don Mitchell. Uh, well, remember, I said 6'3", 6'4" short in the NBA. I'm not looking at position. I'm just saying overall in the NBA that's short, and it still is. Uh, Primo could grow to 6'7", 6'8". Lonnie had that killer in him on that. Yes, the Houston comeback. That was crazy, the double overtime game. But he showed it that one night. That was probably the only time that season he showed that. When you have players that can do that nightly, that's just crazy. Joe Mama has 4.1% body fat too. Jonathan dropping tons of emojis. Okay. Primo is 6'6", but he's definitely bulked up a little bit. I don't know, he could be growing. I don't know how tall he is. They're showing the Bane version of Popovich right now when he had that dark jet black mask on with the long white hair, and he really had the Bane look going. Bring down Tim, David, Mono, and Tony retired jerseys and get them in this game together. You know, who do you think would win? Who has a better chance of beating the Jazz? The Spurs that are on the court right now, or retired Tim Duncan, David Robinson, Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, and heck, bring Iceman out. They're probably too old. Yes, overall, Evan. Overall, especially now with there are a lot of big guards in the NBA. I mean, Ben Simmons is an anomaly at what 6'10", 6'11", but a lot of guards are. I mean, Magic Johnson, people forget, was like 6'8", and when you have a guard that big that can only guard guards, but can also switch off and guard the 3 and 4 because they're so big. What am I doing with my quarter? Oh my gosh, TSR, get with the program. That's nothing. That's true. And the big thing too with the vertical is not how much vert you have, but how you use it. If you have a 60-inch vertical and never use, I know that's not probably not possible, but if you never use it in the game, it doesn't matter. Do you know anyone else that would stream for Saturday Spurs game? Probably nobody, Pop Squad. The Spurs are not a very popular team right now. They're probably in the bottom 5, 10, 10, bottom 10 in the league in popularity right now because you don't have a superstar. Maybe even bottom 5. I don't know. Hopefully not. I don't know of anybody that would probably stream the Spurs and Pacers at all. I mean, some of the sports channels I'm subscribed to, yeah, I don't think any of them. The only oddball chance is maybe Sir from the Six, but I seriously doubt he's going to pick that game. Uh, the Spurs streams for most content creators are usually their worst. If they're going outside their box and streaming a Spurs game, they do worse than if they did the Lakers or the Warriors or the Milwaukee Bucks, the top teams in the NBA. And I have to say that, but I'm just being transparent with you guys. Retired Spurs would slap this team. All right, probably true. When did LeBron disappear against the Spurs? 2007, he shot a bad percentage from the field. Uh, are you forgetting the finals rematch versus the Heat where the Spurs whooped on them and won the series 4-1, and each game they won by 20 points? I didn't forget that. I mean, I don't remember everything, but I'm easy. You just lost your Spurs card. Parker Armando could go, but I don't know about Timmy. Well, George Iceman Gervins. How old is he now? In his 60s? So no, I mean, they would be way too old. Let's be honest. Thank you, Pup Squad. No, I'm not talking about the 2007 Cavs. And people also forget that LeBron, a good portion of his domination in the the Eastern Conference sucked for a long time. Low walk, nice. Content not available. Whoa, what's going on with the Spurs stream? Oh, it's back. Never mind. Parker's only 39? Who's in for the Spurs? Nobody. It's still halftime. I just had the Q3 up. I'm ready for it. All right, couple fans are gonna bang the drum. One wearing a DeJounte Murray jersey, and looks like son with him wearing a Kellen Johnson jersey. Good on him. Oh, that's a good. They're doing the Go Spurs Go thing. That was a great revenge year. Look at Laura. Don't you guys tell me not just to look at numbers? And now you're saying look at numbers. You got to make up your minds. You can't. What are you, politicians? Hey, good evening, Carlos Jeter. Are you a Spurs fan? Why are you supporting LeBron James? What's wrong with you? You know what? I've had enough of this guy. Enjoy your time out. It's funny. People 69 Sounds were the worst team to make NBA fun. They won 60 games? And they can't be the worst. Oh, the team's back on. Some people just don't want to deal in live streams anymore. And every stream, this guy's giving me a hard time. So you know what? I'm not even going to just, let's just, be done with him. See you later. All right, 11:20 to go. Jazz get the bucket. 61-50. I didn't see who shot that as Spurs ball. DeJounte Murray going backdoor. Nice pass by Jakob, and he misses the reverse layup. 60. They won 61 games. We're about to get. He's every stream. He's just giving me crap. I'm like, you know what? I don't need it. Go find another Spurs channel. 11 minutes to go. Spurs down. I just saying. I don't need to deal with crap all the time. Royce O'Neal for three. No good. And that's a rebound by House Jr. Spurs giving up another second chance opportunity. 11-point deficit. Can't keep crawling into a hole against this team. Another pull-up three is in and out for Donovan Mitchell. So now this Jazz starting to feast on In-N-Out burgers. Well, Isaacs, when you make it a regular basis, it just gets annoying. And it's just at some point you don't want to deal with it anymore. I try to be open to everybody, but every stream it seems like I'm being combated by that one individual. Callan gets fouled in the paint, gonna go to the line for two. Carlos, you're all good, man. Oh no, it's a jump ball. I thought Kellen was fouled. It was a jump ball. Kellen wins the jump ball. Thank goodness. Murray with the ball right now. Starts to drive. Pull up jumper is a brick. Jakob Poeltl with the rebound. DeJounte turns the ball over. Threw a bullet pass at Jakob. He couldn't keep a handle on it. Got to play a little better than this, Spurs. Conley out in three-point land. Pulls up for three. In and out. Anyway, Murray with the ball down the other end. We'll get it to Jakob Poeltl. Jakob in the post. And it's another turnover. Loses the handle on it. Wow. Conley baseline three down the other end. No good. Some sloppy basketball to start this half. Yes, Sirski, it's a little rough right now. It's a little rough. Kelman into the paint. Spin around jumper is good. The Spurs, no, we didn't. Yes, we did sweep the Cavs 4-0. I don't know if LeBron needs to retire, but he probably should take the rest of the year off. He's dealing with the bum knee. The Lakers clearly aren't going anywhere. I would rest up and be ready for next season. Same thing with Anthony Davis. It is Jazz ball. House, free throw line jumper, short. Jakob Poeltl with the rebound. We'll get it to DeJounte Murray. Murray gets it up to Devin Vassell. Devin Vassell is going to turn the ball over. Oh, wow. Wow, Don Mitchell just bowls over Jay Rich, and that's an offensive foul. Spurs need a pop thumbs up. Is that what we need? There you go. Come on, Spurs. I like LeBron a lot, but if I take someone over him, I'm a hater. I have been to a Spurs game, not in a while, and living in Connecticut, I don't want to go see. I hate driving to Boston. I hate it. But that's the only way I'm going to see the Spurs again. Well, I suppose I could go to a Knicks or Nets game. Devin Vassell pull-up jumper is good. Back to a 7-point game. 61-54. 8.5 minutes to go. Let's get a win tonight. Full-time Spurs fan, why do you ask me that every stream? Can we? Why do you ask me that? And DeJounte Murray steals a pass from Rudy Gobert, an immediate foul by Mike Conley. I love these immediate fouls after the turnovers. What's going on, Rudy? You're going to fly me to... I will be to San Antonio at some point. Maybe this year. We'll see. Murray with 12 points and 3 steals on the night. If the old 1-9 is all settled down and life is kind of normal in the summer and we're not at war for crying out... Oh my gosh, another Spurs turnover! Mike Conley just traveled. They didn't call it. He literally just took 2 steps, jumped and landed, and then passed the ball. That looked like a travel to me. And Rudy Gobert gets hit in the face by Jakob. Oh, he traveled before getting hit in the face. Wow. Pop Squad, I actually can't do the Spurs versus Celtics anymore because the game is blacked out in my area. I don't have cable anymore. Oh, actually, I think Keldon maybe poked Rudy Gobert in the face. It was after the whistle, though. Incidental. Still, you don't want to see anybody get poked in the face at all. Devin Vassell, pull-up jumper in the paint. No good. Gobert with the rebound. 61-54. 7.5 minutes to go. Donovan Mitchell, pull-up 3. No good. And Jakob Poeltl chase down the rebound. LeBron. There you go, Ozzy. Thank you, Ramsey. This is from like 1995. This is old school Spurs. Keldon into the paint. Gets blocked from behind, and then Jakob swats the ball out. He could just taken in for a shot. Jay Rich for 3, no good. Yak had the offensive board there. He could have put that back. Instead, he just volleyball shot it out. And now another foul on the Spurs. I don't like the Wolves. Okay. Under 220 total points, 100%. Maybe. I don't know. Time will tell. Both teams could heat up, and that could totally change. We soon shall see. 7:06 to go, 61-54. This has been a low-scoring third quarter so far. Spurs over here, I believe, right? Yeah, this is just the Maker's emblem. It is Jazz ball. Any substitutions for the Spurs? Nope. Drive and a miss by Trent Forrest, who's checked in. And Hassan Whiteside with the offensive board and another whistle. It's turning into a whistle fest, too. I don't like it. I think we have a jump ball coming, though. Do you like any other player? Rudy? No, just Spurs now. You know, I've kind of transitioned to the type of fan where I respect other players like Giannis, Jokic. I respect what LeBron's done on the court, but I don't like any other players now except for Spurs. I've gone full in on my teams. Don't like any other NBA teams or players besides people representing the San Antonio. I mean, I hope Derek White does well. I mean, former Spurs. I hope they do well in their new locations. DeMar DeRozan, but I mean, yeah, Spurs only. Same thing. New York Giants. No other players or teams in the NFL. I've kind of gone full homer mode, I guess. You know, your home team, and even the Spurs aren't my home team. You know what I mean? That sounded weird too when the way I said that. I hope I don't get trouble for that. 5+ minutes, 4 points for our Spurs, but I think 0 for the Jazz. It's been we have a timeout, a very low scoring last few minutes. I would like Giannis playing with Steph Curry. That would be unfair. That'd be very unfair. You'd have to keep double teaming Giannis, and then he kicks it out for 3, and you can't leave Steph Curry open. Nah, I don't want to see that. Draft pick from the Bulls. Second round pick, I think. But I don't think it's this year. I think I don't know when it is. So there's a trailer for Morbius right now, and I gotta say, don't care. Don't care. I think I've finally gotten burned down on Marvel movies a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. I've been watching them for well over 20 years. Been watching comic book movies since I was a little kid, with the Superman movies starring Christopher Reeve, then eventually the Batman movies, the bad Marvel movies like Howard the Duck, The Punisher with Dolph Lundgren. If you didn't know, there's a Punisher movie with Dolph Lundgren. It's an okay cheesy 80s action movie. As a Punisher movie, it pretty much completely fails. Uh, so I think I'm just finally a little burned out of comic movies. I am going to finally watch some of the comic book TV shows I missed. My understanding is Disney Plus is getting all the Netflix shows, and I've only seen Punisher season one and Daredevil the first two seasons, and I'd like to finish up those series. I heard they're really good. So I'm kind of excited about that. But as far as movies, I'm like, I'll just wait for Disney Plus now. I have no desire to see them in the theater. You speak the same language as Giannis? Didn't we? What's he speak? What does he speak? Does he speak Greek? They call him the Greek freak. I would assume he speaks Greek. First round 2025, is it? I have not seen the David Hasselhoff Nick Fury, nor the Fantastic Four movie from 1994. That's right. There is a low budget Fantastic Four movie from like 1994 that was never released. You can find it in a boot. I think you can watch it on YouTube. The thing's like a big giant styrofoam foam orange suit. It looks horrible. I don't want to watch it. And it's Greek, I figured. I had to have been. Anyway, jump ball between Keldon Johnson and Hassan Whiteside. Hassan, the taller player. It's going to be a tough matchup for Keldon. And yeah, the Jazz won the jump ball easily. I can't get excited about Morbius. Yeah. Whiteside loses the ball out of bounds. It was deflected by a Spur. It'll stay with the Jazz. 5 on the shot clock. March 18th is Keldon Johnson bobblehead night, and he's riding a horse. Has a cowboy hat. It has his old haircut too, which is kind of funny. He's cropped all his hair off. Jazz get the ball into Whiteside. Whiteside needs to shoot. He'll take the off-balance shot, and it's no good. Jay Rich with the rebound for San Antonio. Get it up to DeJounte Murray. 6.5 minutes to go. What an awful third quarter of basketball for both teams. Lonnie's checked in for the Spurs as well. Who's checked out for the Spurs? I don't know. DeJounte for 3. No good. Jazz ball. This third quarter is rough. Like your mother likes it, Trebek. And now a steal by Murray. He lost the ball trying to save it from going out of bounds. Jazz get the ball back and a foul on the Spurs. I definitely can't read that. It's your boy Rico. You're going to IMAX. Nice. TK, what's going on? Go Spurs, go. Nazir Boyed K. Ahmed. Jazz fan, thank you for stopping in. 61-54, 6:06 to go. Do we have fouls? Free throw shooting? Yes, we have free throw shooting. Do we have free throws for the Jazz? We do. Hassan Whiteside at the line for 2. Missed the first one. The ball don't lie. Kick out Nazir? No, he's a Jazz fan. I'm not going to kick out a Jazz fan. Oh, well, that okay. Don't forget the Spurs bobbleheads released today on foco.com. I forgot what that stands for. Missed them both. If you're looking for a bobblehead for the future, maybe. I don't know. Jay Rich with the ball now. Gets it to Zach Collins. Collins jumper in the paint. In and out. Oh, these in and out shots. Is something wrong with the rims in San Antonio? Donovan Mitchell out 3-point land. Gets it to O'Neal. O'Neal back over to Forrest. Forrest going to drive in the paint. Stops. Tosses it back out to Donovan Mitchell with 6 on the shot clock. Field goals this quarter. Spurs 2 of 11. Jazz 1 of 10. And the Jazz are going to turn the ball over. The teams are combined 3 for 21. What's that, like 13% or something? That's terrible. Coyotes Baba didn't make it. Oh, no. Lonnie, old mate, channel member, thank you for being a channel member. I don't know who you changed your name, but thank you for being here and supporting. And yeah, Lonnie needs to wake up. A lot of our Spurs need to wake up. Why the lead to catch by the table? They wanted to. 4 on the shot clock. Jay Rich drives to the paint. Thunder dunk of justice as he slices and dices the Jazz defense. Hopefully that fires the Spurs up. Nice job, Jay Rich. I didn't know he had those kind of moves. I know. I've heard he's a three. I know he's a 3D player from what I've read about him, but I know he could get into the paint and throw it down. All right, I see it from here, Jay Rich, and your headband. Trey Jones is checked in for the Spurs, and that's a 3-point attempt and no good by Royce O'Neal. Spurs got the lead down to 5 with 4:40 to go. Jazz have what scored like 5 points this quarter, if even that. I don't know how many they scored. It's not a lot. Did they have 59 going? No. Zach Collins into the paint and the layup, and the Spurs are down by 3. Welcome, Jazz fans. I do appreciate you being here. Jazz fan here in Salt Lake City. Mark, thank you for stopping in. Did someone put saran wrap on the rims during halftime? Right? How many points did the Jazz have this quarter? Jay Rich is Josh Richardson. Sorry, I do use abbreviations here and there. Like Kata Bates Diop, I'll call KBD. It just I gotta look up the Jazz points this quarter. It's not a lot at all. The Jazz have scored 2 points this quarter. The Spurs have scored 8. 4.5 minutes left in the third quarter. The Jazz have scored 2 points so far. 2! I originally, before I looked it up, this said jokingly they only scored 2, but I was like, wait a minute, I think they did have 59 at the half, and they did. They had 59 at the half. They've scored 2 freaking points this quarter. That is crazy. DJM is or DJ Sejante, but I'll maybe sometimes call him DJ. 2 points this quarter. This is a 8-2 quarter. That is crazy. 8-2? Wow. Both teams are on fire, literally. I wonder why Utah kept the Jazz name. They've always been the Jazz during my lifetime. I don't see why they would get rid of it. And I guess there's a lot of Jazz fans coming in. Thank you for stopping in, Edric Erning. Thank you for Erning Jetski or Jetski Erning. I see a comma. I'm not sure. That's not a comma. That's how the C is. I'm sorry. Thank you for being here. However you say your name. Go Spurs, go, Aaron. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I haven't done one of those in a while. Spurs down by 3. Go Spurs, go. You know, I need to move that Twitter thing down so when I pull up my graphics, there we go. Go Spurs, go. It covers it up. There we go. And if I show you the game, boop, boop, or hitting the thumbs up, which I do appreciate, or if you're not down with the Spurs, we got 2 words for you. Chuck Norris. Psh, 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 psh. Psh, psh, psh. Psh. All right. I know, Butterfly. The Jazz are reeling. Jazz originated from New Orleans. It's just a legacy. Oh, I didn't know that, Mark. Honestly, I didn't know that. Zach Collins having his best game as a San Antonio Spur tonight. I think he has 15 points. Nice to see him kind of break out of that funk he was in. Unfortunately, some of our other players are struggling. Lonnie's been struggling a ton tonight. Can we win 2 days after Coyote's birthday? I would love for Pop to get the record tonight, and I have 2 friends that are Jazz fans. Specifically, one is a Jazz fan. That is my best friend, and I would love to troll him a little bit tomorrow. I'm sure he'll be in bed when this game ends. Ends at 11. Yeah, he'll be probably down and out. 4:20 to go. Smoke him if you got him, or don't. I don't. I don't got him either. Jazz ball. O'Neal to Jordan. Jordan Clarkson's checked in. That's the spark plug. I think the Jazz are going to need to finally get on the scoring side of things. Oh my gosh, Forrest misses in the paint, but Hassan Whiteside with a huge dunk. 63-58. Jay Rich for 3. Nope. Well, still an ugly quarter as both teams have scored a combined 12 points. 12. And that's a turnover. Steal by Jay Rich. Spurs on the run. Jay Rich up the court. Gets to Lonnie Walker. Lonnie in the paint. Thunder dunk of justice. I don't think it's going to count because Jay Rich just got leveled before the dunk. They gonna call it flagrant? Clear path? I didn't see what happened. So Jay Rich with the pass to Lonnie. Wow, and Jordan Clarkson kind of gives a clothesline from hell to Jay Rich. You can abbreviate New Orleans Jazz. I thought it was New Orleans. Isaacs, most underrated Spurs channel. Thank you, Aaron. Oh, I don't think I'm underrated. I think a lot of Spurs fans know who I am because there's not a lot of us out there. As far as independent Spurs content creators, like small channels, by small I mean like under 50,000, I think I gotta be in the top three bigger Spurs channel. I honestly don't know. I haven't researched it, but I gotta think I'm there somewhere. I don't know. Josh Richardson was from the Boston Celtics, the Derek White trade. Yeah, it's not W. Are they reviewing for a flagrant, maybe? That was a good acting job by Jay Rich, too, but he was also going full speed when Jordan Clarkson clotheslined him in the stomach. So this will be interesting how they call this one. Flagrant, clear path. I'm not sure what they're going to do. Yes, Mark, the Jazz have scored 4 points this quarter. Evan, I don't know what they're doing either. That's Becky's looking good tonight. Was that out loud? Go Spurs. You know what? I'll get you one of those, my friends. Go Spurs, go! No, you really can't clothesline somebody. I don't think he should be thrown out of the game. He was reaching in for a steal and accidentally threw the people's clothesline at the same time. So I'm thinking they're checking for flagrant or clear path. Probably more so flagrant foul. And the question is whether it's a flagrant one or two. I'm going to get my TV volume up when they make the call. They're showing this play over and over and over again. It was good. Jay Rich embellished it too. Yeah, good job selling it. They got a dunk that looked like a goaltend. There, Jay Rich got some kind of clotheslined by Jordan Clarkson on a fast break, and the referees are reviewing it. I don't know if they're reviewing for a flagrant or clear path or what. Do you like Pizza Hut or Domino's? I like both, but I don't have either. I feel like it was accidental, Kerm, but still accidental. Vamos, espuelas, vamos. He did help him up. I don't think it was. I don't believe I've ever heard of Jordan Clarkson being a dirty player. But even unintentional flagrant fouls are still flagrants. Clear pass. Yeah, it was a clear pass. All right. Clear path foul. No, I have pizza. It's my favorite food. I don't order from Domino's or Pizza Hut or go there. So 2 free throws for Jay Rich. Unfortunately, the Thunder dunk of nothing. Jay Rich's first free throw was good. The Spurs will get possession after the 2 free throws. I agree with the call. Jay Rich did not have. He passed it to Lonnie for the fast break, and Clarkson fouled him after he had the ball out of his hands. Yep, chat's saying it. Clear path. Made them both. All right. I want to see Pop get the record tonight because I'm not calling the Spurs tomorrow. If there's anybody left on the roster for tomorrow, I mean, I have a feeling they're going to sit a lot of players again, and that Pacers game may be ugly for us. Lonnie with the ball, pull up jumper. Oof, that was a brick. Oof, Lonnie's not looking good tonight. Unfortunately, his best shot didn't count. Clarkson with the runner baseline, good. Lonnie with a huge dunk didn't count because of the clear path foul. Jay Rich has played well. I like what I'm seeing from him. He's contributing. Zach Collins, alley-oop to Lonnie. There's a Thunder dunk of justice for Lonnie. Hopefully that gets him going. LeBron needs 8 assists to become the first player with 30,000 points, 10,000 rebounds, and 10,000 assists. That is impressive. I'll concede that. 3 minutes to go. Hassan Whiteside, jumper in the paint is good. We play the Pacers tomorrow. I'm not calling the game. I'm taking the night off. I'm going to be doing some singing tomorrow in my music studio. Kelvin Johnson, straight up three, no good. Kelvin's threes are terrible tonight. He's like 1 of 6. So yeah, no stream tomorrow. And I have plans with friends, and I generally don't do back to backs anymore. Long three for the Jazz is good. Royce O'Neal for three, and a foul immediately after the shot. Royce O'Neal with a little taunt after his three, doing a little showboating. Oh, that foul might actually be on Zach Collins. Looks like he knocked down Hassan Whiteside. They got tangled up. I'm not sure how they're going to call that. We don't mention other channels on here that are live, Pup Squad. It's your first warning. I don't know who Bad Sports is, but that's not cool. I wouldn't want you to go into another Trey Jones drives, gets a layup. I wouldn't want you guys to go into another channel and say in their chat that I'm live. So just throwing that out there. Yeah, the scoring's even now, Mark, but what a rough quarter to watch. Timeout Spurs 70-64, but a good game. And the Spurs were expected to lose this game. Let's be realistic. So they're hanging and banging with them right now, and they're not out of it. Landale is checking in. Yes, CB. All good, Pup Squad. All good. Just it's etiquette between Spurs channel. Not between YouTube channels, if you will. That could be a two, Evan. But I would even with the back to back, I think you got to go all out in the first night. And if I don't know. I don't know. We did beat the Jazz earlier this year. I think the Jazz is this the third time we played them or fourth time? I don't remember. I don't remember. Turtle in the chat. Turtle in the chat. That's what I like to see because that's where it's at. That just happened. That just happened. Cheese is good. Robert, it's in San Antonio. Just a heads up. I don't expect you guys to remember this, but if you do remember it, my NBA streams, the home team is always over on the right. The away team is always on the left. Same thing with my NFL streams. The away team will be over here. The home team will be over here. Right. I want the record tonight. No, the Spurs aren't traveling. That's true. We'll see. Or that's a ton of turtles in the chat. All right. Oh, bust out the turtles. Turtle power. We haven't had turtle power night. Turtle hasn't done much tonight. Actually, hasn't. He's barely played. So maybe the Spurs are saving him for tomorrow. Give and go. Rudy Gobert with a huge, easy dunk in the paint. Jazz up by 8. Jazz, I think we're up by 9 at the half. So, yeah, right kind of back to where we were. Murray into the paint, misses a shot. Collins with the rebound. Out to Lonnie, open for 3. Lonnie's 3. No good. Spurs are running the Twin Towers again. Zach Collins and Jacques Landale. Rudy Gobert in the paint, and he gets fouled. Next year will be the Spurs' 50th season. I didn't know that. Is it the third time? So we split so far? 50th year for the not as the San Antonio Spurs though. 50 years as a basketball team, the Dallas Chaparrals, and then the San Antonio Spurs, because the Spurs came into the NBA in like 76, 77-ish, or 77, 78. I don't remember. It's one of those years. I don't remember the exact year. My apologies. First free throw is no good for Rudy Gobert. Speaking of Rudy's, Rudy Gay's checked in for the Utah Jazz. Now, the threes are not good tonight for the Spurs. Yeah. Gobert gets one to go into do a little of this, woo, whoop, and then finally drop down. And now the Jazz have their 9-point lead back. Not where we want to be going to the fourth quarter. The Spurs need a run to end this, like a nice 5-0 run or something. Lonnie, open for 3, pulled it down. Lonnie's still with the ball, just running around. Out to DeJounte Murray. Murray's going to drive. 4 on the shot clock. Whips it out to Jay Rich. Jay Rich turns the ball over. Yeah, that's not what we were looking for there. House Jr. drives to the paint, misses the layup. Fouled by Jacques Landale going to the line for two. The Lakers are tanking? You think so? It's not intentional tanking, Robert. I think they're unintentionally tanking because the team is old. House at the line for two, and it's a 10-point lead. Are the Lakers down already? Are they playing yet? Who are they playing? They haven't started yet. The Wizards. The game doesn't start till 10:30. Missed them both. Wow. Jazz in the bonus. Spurs ball. Murray to Jay Rich. Jay Rich into the paint. Back out to Jacques Landale. He'll take a three. Man, our three-point shooting's bad tonight. Lakers are poop. All right, Mickey. One thing for sure, the Spurs aren't trying to tank. I don't think we are, Calvin. Missed three down the other end. Murray with the rebound. Get it up to Lonnie Walker. Lonnie drives into the paint. Throws it up. No good. Fouled going to the line for two. The Lakers have looked bad a lot lately. But yeah, the Rocks lost, especially in overtime. I think just the age caught up to them. To be honest with you guys, I think overtime just killed them because they're just old. Time remaining. Let me take a look. It's not much in the third quarter. It's actually very little as Lonnie does a flip while he's out of bounds because, well, he's athletic and he can. 29 seconds. When will players learn that getting a bunch of aging superstars? You know what? The Lakers tried that once before. There's Jazz fans in the chat. Remember when Karl Malone jumped ship to the Lakers to try to win a quick championship with Gary Payton? Didn't work. That's two missed free throws for us. Lonnie just missed both free throws. Wow, that kind of night for Lonnie, huh? 74-64. Rudy Gay into the paint. He misses, and the Spurs, 10 seconds to go. Murray out in three-point land. Over to Lonnie. Lonnie pulls up for three. Down by 10. That's not where we want to be going into the fourth quarter against this Jazz team. Not where we want to be, lads. Not where we want to be. Oh, did he get hurt? Hurt his knee. I don't remember that. Spurs National, what's going on? It's been an interesting night for the Spurs as they well, they're obviously losing. It's been the Spurs were up in the second quarter, and then there was just a meltdown in the second quarter. Can we get to 150 thumbs up, by the way? We are at only 130. Hoping to get to at least 150 if the Spurs win. We'll probably be able to get 200, but they need to get going. Joey's can't play in the first half and gave us nothing, Aaron. Gave us nothing. Number one pick, here we come. Well, we're going to need some help from the lottery. From the lottery, the ping pong balls. I don't want to say anything about LeBron. I don't want to be called. All right. I know Spurs play for a lot. Well, I wonder if the Spurs are shooting on three tonight. I'm going to look that up and see if it shows it on. I'm going to check NBA.com because Google's usually way behind. So I will go to NBA.com. The Spurs three-point shooting tonight. The Lakers. Jazz are 10 of 30, not great, 33%. The Spurs, oh boy, 5 of 27 from beyond the arc. That's 18.5% Spurs fans. They're not doing very well from the free. Actually, both teams suck from the free throw line. The Jazz are shooting about 63%. The Spurs are shooting 65%. So both teams really not good from the free throw line. The Spurs only have 11 assists as a team. 11. Jazz only have 16. The Spurs, I think, have a long streak of 20-plus assists per game. They're probably not going to get 20 tonight at this rate. They're going to have a massive fourth quarter, but 11 assists for the Spurs. 11. And their three-point shooting is terrible. Their shooting overall for the night is not good. Both teams shooting poorly. Jazz shooting 40% from the field. The Spurs shooting 35%. That's some oogly basketball. Jay Money, what's up? Yes, I did hear Major League Baseball is back. I probably won't be watching really anything. 39. Yeah, I remember he pretty much never missed time. He was rock solid. Jay Money, wait, James Wiseman? Oh, no, he's back. Spurs have more turnovers and assists. I didn't even catch that, Velo. That is terrible. Jordan Clarkson's going to start the Jazz off with a deuce as he hits the jumper. We're in trouble. Nintendo Lego NBA fan, we need a run right now. Jakob Poeltl in the paint. Nice layup with the dish from DeJounte. We need to get it going now. Mike Conley takes a quick three. Nope. And we have the double J connection. The double J twin towers are out on the floor. Jacques Landale and Jakob Poeltl. All right, so we got the other Pop running the lesser twin towers all night, but our modern day twin towers. I don't know if they're more Twinkies than twin towers at this point. Joe Mama's checking in the game for the Spurs. Joe Wieskamp. It is Jazz ball. Rudy Gay will start to drive. Pull up jumper. No good. Jacques Landale with the rebound at 11 minutes to go for this game. Murray into the paint. Pull up jumper. In and out. Chris, thank you for being here, channel member. Enzo, it's going to depend how long he plays for the rest of the season. He had an incredible stretch there for like 7 or 8 games. Fortunately, since then, he's kind of settled back down to earth. And these last, 15 games or whatever it is, if he plays like he's playing tonight, then he won't be back. Nice block by Jakob Poeltl. 6 on the shot clock. Jordan Clarkson drives and Jacques Landale immediately gets fouled. That's a massive mismatch for Jacques Landale. Yeah, yeah, Lonnie's definitely been down recently after having the best stretch of his career. I think it was 7 games in a row. He averaged 19 plus points per game. He's definitely come down a bit. Yacht's defense sucked. Well, it's not good, which is probably one of the reasons that he hasn't been playing much lately. It is Jazz ball, 10 on the shot clock. Jordan Clarkson, guarded by Devin Vassell. Clarkson, runner in the paint. Good. Can't come back if he can't get a stop. Devin Vassell for 3. Air ball. Wow. When it rains, it pours, my friends. When it rains, it pours. Rudy Gay for 3. Timeout. Oh, boy. Gary Mello, terrible shooting night. Jose, yes, Lonnie has been inconsistent his whole career. I'm not giving up yet, Evan. Come on now, there's still 10 minutes left. Devin to start because Derek White got traded. Who are you starting in his place? Lonnie's been inconsistent. Would you start Jay Rich over Devin? But why is Doug McDermott a starter? No offense, Dougie fans, but is Doug McDermott really a legit starting power forward in the NBA? I guess Cohen's starting power forward, which he shouldn't be there either. But is Doug a starter after being a bench player for so many years? I told you the other night when we were playing the Raptors that we weren't gonna. Did you say that, Big Sean? We were up in the second quarter, and then it all went the other way. Hey, I'm not giving up yet. It's rough. I'm not gonna lie. It's very rough, but I'm gonna hold out at least a few more minutes. Hey, see, Mark's telling you right there in the chat. The Jazz have performed epic collapses, snatching defeat from the jaws of victory. Apparently, Doug is out, and I don't know why. And I don't know why anymore. Oh no, no, come on. I don't know why Dougie's out. Heat beat Cavs, Mavs beat the Rockets, Hornets beat the Pelicans. Doug deserves it. We need shooting. Yeah, but he's a liability on defense, Evan. I like him. I like him better as a spark plug off the bench. I feel like Doug McDermott in the starting lineup reminds me of Bryn Forbes in the starting lineup. Can be a streaky shooter. Doesn't give us much defensively, and probably better coming off the bench. That's my take there. All right, Kinds of Butterwell, thank you for stopping in. The Spurs, that is a fact, Velo. The Spurs are 0 in everything when down trailing after the third quarter. So history has shown us we have no reason to believe they can come back. Blood Nose 10. What? I don't know. Blood Nose is caps lock. Good. I hope the Raptors keep winning. Romeo's out, Michael. Romeo's out. The only problem is we are masters of epic collapses. That's true. David Robinson in the stands, as he usually is for his home games. Good to see the Admiral doing his thing. Yeah, freestyle. We're getting spanked. It was a close game, and then the Jazz have slowly pulled away. But I'm not giving up yet. There's still 10 minutes to go. As I think Kelvin adjusts his package for us on screen. Okay. Kelvin adjusting his Johnson. Whatever. Murray. Spurs have their starting line. Spurs have their whole starting lineup out. They're going to make one last run. Jakob Poeltl with the runner in the paint. Oh, I got to sniffle really bad. I'm going to mute this thing real quick. All right. I think I may have pulled some brain out with that one. Jazz ball. Clarkson into the paint. Gets it to Gobert. Gobert with the miss. Kellen Johnson will bring it up for the Spurs. Down 13. Need a last run here. Kellen sprints into the paint. Tosses it over to Devin. Devin Vassell drives baseline. Runs right back out. Gets it to Murray. Murray's going to drive the paint. Gets it to Jakob Poeltl for a jumper. Air ball. To come back against a Jazz team, you can't be throwing up air balls. Oh. Huge collision in the paint. Josh Richardson is down, and he is hurt. He may have got hit in the junk. I'm not sure. Rudy Gobert runs it to Jay Rich. Oh, he just ninja kicked him right in the boys. He literally just ran and kicked him right in between the legs. He just got kicked in the junk. Right in the grapefruits. I'd like to think that wasn't intentional. Gobert's actually coming to check on him now, as are the trainers. And Jay Rich is walking a little funny. I'm trying not to laugh. Wow, right in the junk. This team might be hurt to watch, but that hurt to watch. Watching him get just absolutely kicked right in the go to the nads. Classic Rudy. That sums up the game. Such a freshman move. He's running and just throws his foot up and just literally like Karate Kid crane kicks Josh Richardson in his jubblies. Rudy's now stopping people. I think that might be a flagrant. I mean, what? I mean, Josh Richardson's right here, and Gobert's running, and his foot, he just whoop, just. No, he can't catch a break. Catch a foot, apparently. No, one done right. No can defend. Nice, Killer Merlo. That's how Manny lost his left one. Or Manu? Did he lose one that way? I don't remember that. These pretzels are making me thirsty. I forgot Manu got. Maybe I try to block out junk shots. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember hearing Rudy Gobert is a dirty player. Flagrant one, unnecessary contact. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it was intentional. I'd like to think it wasn't. So he gets hit with a flagrant one. I forgot about that. I'm guessing that was a non-playoff game because maybe I did see that. I'm blocking it from my memory. Gosh, I'd have to. No, maybe I don't. I don't want to watch a replay of that. Actually, no, I don't want to watch that. I'm good. I'm sure it's on YouTube. I'm good. Jay Rich at the line for two on the flagrant one. Makes the first one. It looks like he's okay. Do NBA players wear cups? I know they do in the NFL, but I'm wondering in the NBA, does anyone actually know? And that's a weird question. But usually there's not that kind of contact during the game. Makes them both. So it's not as necessary as the NFL where you could take a helmet to your lower regions. Yeah, I'm not watching it, Velo. I don't want to see it. I probably have already seen it once, and I don't, and that was it, and I don't want to see it again. 81-70, Spurs cut the lead to 11. 9 minutes to go. Jakob Perla, and it's hey, 9-point game. I didn't think so, Mark. Thank you. I hit my ball skis. I took a soccer ball too. I played soccer once, took one shot to the ball ski, and I never played again. Missed three. Gobert with the rebound for the Jazz. They have 10 on the shot clock. Another second chance opportunity, and now a foul between Gobert and Jakob. I think that's on Jakob. There is 8:30 to go, Robert. 8.5 minutes. But yeah, any sport, you just need to get hit once in the junk as a youth, and then you're like, I'm done. I was playing goalie, took one right. I mean, I stopped the shot, but took it where I didn't want to, and I was done after that. Clarkson for three. In and out burger. Vassell with the rebound. He'll bring it up the court for the Spurs. 81-72, 8:20 to go. Drops it off to Murray. Murray's going to start to drive into the paint. Reverse layup, no good. Fouled, going to line for two. Yes, it does, Aaron. The team, yeah, Chris. I hear you. Malice in the Palace is still probably my favorite NBA fight of all time. Not necessarily something you want to promote in your sport, fighting, but man, that was. I still remember when Jermaine O'Neal slid across the court and punched an NBA fan right in the face. I'd never seen anything like it. He just pow. Bruce Lee is A double S. Got hit and still stopped the shot. That's commitment. Jazz fans, you guys are fun tonight. Couple substitutions. 81-73, the Spurs. Still, I think the worst sports injury I've seen is that hockey player from the early 80s that got his jugular cut from a hockey skate. That one's nasty, and that is on YouTube. I don't remember the player's name. Maybe one of you in the chat does. But one of the offensive players got flipped up, skate went up, and those skates are sharp, and cut the dude's jugular, the goalie. It was gross, and he obviously could have died. Clarkson drives to the paint, misses the shot, gets fouled. He's going in line for two. Clint Miller, is that him? Is that the player? You're welcome, Matt Mesquite Rock. Excuse me, Mesquite Rock. Zombie, what's going on? They were stopping in. DJ's forward. He got I don't remember which player it was, but one of the Raptors players' tooth hit him in the head, and the player lost the tooth. DJ was running in, and it was tooth to head. Clarkson's first free throw was good. Yes, they did have a Tom on real quick deal. Saved his life, literally. Misses the second free throw. Aaron, the Spurs defense has absolutely disappeared. We have 8 minutes left. They're only down by 8, though. Murray into the paint, pull-up jumper. Good! Down by 6. Come on, we're coming back here. Clint Malarchuk. Yes, that was Kem Birch. Thank you, Chibai Rico. I forgot the player's name. Kem Birch tooth hit DeJounte's forehead, and Kem Birch lost the tooth. There are Spurs fans. Weren't they just leaving a couple minutes ago? Saying see ya? And now it's a 6-point game, and I said I'm not giving up on my Spurs. Can we get some thumbs up for the Spurs comeback? Can we get to 150? Don't watch that Clint thing, the hockey player on the SPG's putting in the chat too. If you're squeamish, don't watch it. Gordon Hayward's injury was nasty too. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, any type of those. Now you part full. Not full. A couple of people are saying good night when the Jazz went up by 15. Evan would be one of them. I regret my choice of words. Can you, Pussycats? Can you imagine if the Spurs break the record tonight? Some people shut off the game. Oh, you just watched a Clint injury. I told you not to. Oh man. LOL. Theismann's injury is nasty too. Nice veal. Nothing like a Mondo testicle story to bring Spurs fans together. Chet, Jabreri, or Bontrero, whoever's available, Aaron. If we can get a top 3 pick, I would take either of those guys. Pelicans have lost 2 in a row. Wow, we can catch up. Spurs go up. Zombie D saying computer. Is there an issue with the stream? Everything's green on my end. Looks like we're all good. Everything's plugged in. Anderson's, yeah, the UFC leg breaks definitely are nasty too because you literally their legs rubber band. Anderson Silva, Chris Weidman, which is interesting. Anderson Silva broke his leg against Chris Weidman, and then Chris Weidman went out and broke his leg against Uriah Hall, I think. Right, Uriah Hall. A lot of people think we might get Keegan Murray. Jose, the Spurs were down by 15 earlier in the fourth quarter. They fought back. Taking a left foot for the team. I can't answer that, Chris. Oh no, you just watched the Clint injury too, man? No, don't watch that hockey player's throat. No, it's terrible. When they say Joe Theismann's the worst, I saw like some rankings of worst sports injuries of all time, and Joe Theismann comes up at the top a lot. I'm like, Joe Theismann wasn't going to die from that leg break. It was serious. And maybe if he didn't get to the hospital, bad things could have happened with like, blood clots or whatever. But that throat thing, that could have been instant death if they didn't get on it right away. 7:45 to go. The Jazz are only up by 60, led by as many as 15 in this quarter. The Spurs have fought back, and I'm proud of my team no matter what happens. And either way, Jazz fans, good game. Kind of feel bad about timing out that dude earlier and hiding him, but he really does give me crap every night, so I'm just maybe better off. Hassan Whiteside turns the ball over. Spurs on a 10-1 run in the last 2:15. Davis keeps getting mentioned on mock drafts, does he? Ugh, Mark. Good point. Good point. Spurs ball. Murray. See Jakob Pertl in the paint. Throws it up. No good. The good news is Jakob Pertl's going to the line for 2. The bad news is Jakob Pertl is going to the line for 2. I don't remember. I don't think I've seen the Paul George injury. What did he do? I honestly don't think I've seen that. You guys are talking about it. I'm drawing a blank. I don't think I've seen the Paul George injury. Did he break a leg or something? I'm assuming it's some kind of break. Aaron Turtle has 1 more year under his contract. Now, could the Spurs trade him in a pick? Maybe. He makes the first free throw. 5-point game. Whoa, what am I doing up there? 5-point game. 7:19 to go. Broke his leg in half. Oh, I don't remember seeing that. He missed the second one. Colin Johnson with the offensive board. Gets it out to Lonnie Walker. I thought Lonnie was going to shoot a 3. He's going to shoot the 3. Done! 2-point game! The Spurs have battled back. Can we break the streak of losing every game when down after the third quarter? They're like 0-32. Maybe worse. 0-33, 0-34. Trent Forrest drives, misses the shot. And Kelvin with the rebound. We can tie the game. 14-1 run in the last 3 minutes. Murray in the paint, the runner. No good, in and out. Lonnie finally comes to life. I hope he hopefully turns it on for the rest of the fourth quarter. It shuts like shuts people up like me that are saying he's been struggling lately. Spurs crowd getting loud. And a turnover. Spurs ball. Lonnie Walker gets it to Kelvin Johnson. Kelvin going to drive into the paint. Euro step, throws it up. No good. No whistle. Kelvin probably should have passed to Jay Rich. Jay Rich was slightly ahead of him on the break. Spurs should have tied the game there. Fortunately, they blew it. Clarkson into the paint, throws it high off the glass, in and one. And just like that, momentum completely switches. You blow a fast break, and down the other end, Clarkson converts and gets the and one call. Oh, I didn't realize Paul George's injury was like Chris Weidman and Anderson Silva. B-Town Breakdown, thank you for stopping in. Appreciate you being here. Bobby, the Spurs were down by 15 a few moments ago in the fourth quarter. They've been fighting back. It's turned into a good game. Velo, be careful. You're ahead of me. Everybody in the chat, be very careful. I'm streaming this on my Roku. Obviously, he's going to hit the free... No, he missed the free throw. Oh, never mind. Lonnie sprints into the paint. Down the other end, throws it up. No good. Fouled going to the line for 2. And here's where those missed free throws are going to hurt us. But nonetheless, be careful putting the score in the chat. Please don't put the score until your score matches my score. And Lonnie went down hard, but now he's just going to sit there and tie his shoe instead. Actually, Lonnie's getting up gingerly. Let me see what happened. Took a hard shot. Nothing dirty. Ooh, he twisted his ankle when he landed. Twisted his right ankle a little bit. Not enough to, I think, yeah, he's okay. He's bouncing around. Connor's injury sucked too, yes. I'm ahead of you, Chris? Seriously? Makes the first free throw. Lonnie's definitely having a rough game, Aaron, but hey, it's not how you start. It's how you finish. And if he can finish this game strong, nobody's going to care about the first 3 quarters. Derek White was... All right, that's good. Bobby, I'm glad to hear that. Hey, I'm not ready for Derek White to play poor. It's just his three-point shooting sucks. Lonnie makes them both. 6 minutes to go. We got a game. Spurs and Jazz fans. Celso, thank you for stopping in. A Jazz fan. Jazz fans, I appreciate you hanging out tonight. Defense chants nice and loud in the AT&T Center. Don Mitchell, nice behind the back pass to Daniel House Jr. Ball hits the top of the backboard. That's not a vibe. That doesn't... Okay, still Jazz ball. Mitchell just going to pull up for 2. In and out. Kellen Johnson with another board. Both teams in the bonus for the rest of the game. 5.5 minutes to go. DeJounte Murray. Pull-up jumper. Tie game! Timeout, Jazz! Go Spurs, go! The team was down 15. And some of y'all said, I'm going to bed and giving up. And I said, I don't give up on my team. Let's go! Yeah, Mark, hopefully you did. Hopefully you did. I learned a long time ago, sports fans, NBA fans, to never give up on a game. The reason being, I'm going back 30, oh my gosh, almost 30 years. NFL playoffs. The Buffalo Bills versus the then Houston Oilers. The Buffalo Bills were down like 35-3 at halftime. I know the Super Bowl, the Patriots, and the Falcons is a huge comeback, but most people aren't shutting the Super Bowl off at halftime. But this was, I think, a wild card game, and the Bills came back and won in overtime, I think, 41-38. And their starting quarterback was out for the Bills. Jim Kelly was knocked out of the game. So Frank Reich, I think, was the quarterback. So by all accounts, you think that game is over. And I saw one of the greatest comebacks in the history of the NFL because I didn't shut the game off. So, I mean, it'd be different if there was 2 minutes left in the game and the Spurs are down by 15. Then I'd probably say it's over. But when there's that much time left, and we saw how bad the Jazz played at the start of the third quarter, I don't want to give up on them. Murray's with 18 now. Spurs don't quit, I think is what you meant to say. Phil, what's going on? I'm sorry, man. Mike Conley into the paint, throws it up off the glass, and I didn't even think of that, bro. You know, I wasn't trolling you. I seriously wasn't. That wasn't directed at you, man. Come on now. Murray into the paint, throws up the layup. Good. By the way, Phil, how's that dude that the Giants signed from the Falcons? He missed all of last season. The offensive lineman, Gono, was he good when he was playing the year before, in all seriousness? Jazz ball, tied game. Donovan Mitchell passes it out for 3. Shoot. Daniel House Jr. for 3. There's always a chance. Yes, there is, Anthony. And when there's a lot of time left, I don't like giving up on games. And I'll be here to the end no matter what, win, lose, or draw, tie, whatever. Murray, pull-up jumper. Short. Nope. It rolls around and finally goes in. DeJounte Murray taking over the fourth quarter for San Antonio. 88-89. Spurs down by 1 with 4:15 to go. What a game this has turned into. D. Mitch gets it into Rudy Gobert. Gobert fouled by Kelvin Johnson. Kelvin's immediately asking for an instant replay. Or challenge. I don't know if the Spurs still have their challenge. I want to see the replay. Gobert. They're showing the three-player. They're showing the three-pointer by the Jazz earlier by House. I don't know if that was a foul. Gobert at the line makes the first one. I don't think it was a good call, Butterfly. Kellen, not that Kellen jumps into Rudy Gobert's off arm. That's a ticky-tack foul, but you know what? That's the NBA today. It is what it is. Gobert makes them both. It's a soft league. It is what it is. You just got to deal with it and move on. If the situation was reversed, I probably wouldn't want the Spurs shooting a free throw on a call like that. Jakob Poeltl in the paint. Jumper is in and out. The putback by Jay Rich, and he's fired up as good. 91-90, 3:50 to go. Both teams in the bonus. It is Utah Jazz ball. Mike Conley gets it over to Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell guarded by DeJounte. Drives to the paint, throws a high off the glass. No good. Gobert with the rebound. Put back. No good. And 2 more free throws for Rudy Gobert. Shoot. Reggie Miller versus the Knicks life box. That's one of my favorite rivalries. Let's see if this one was a foul. Another touch foul. The Spurs. Wow. The Jazz are getting the touch foul calls. It is what it is. I don't like it. Again, it's today's NBA. Gobert at the line for 2. First free throw. Good. I didn't see the shove in the back, to be honest with you. The ref officiating just sucks in general across the NBA because they don't let them play. It's just, I mean, you can't touch another player. That's what I dislike about the NBA more than anything besides the ridiculous amount of three-point shots that are being chucked up is just, they don't let guys play anymore. It is what it is. The Spurs have taken more free throws. They're 20 of 28. The Jazz are 15 of 23. Murray, another jumper. Good. Murray got ice in his veins in this fourth quarter. Well, you got to remember, I've heard that the best refs call the televised games, and that's a steal by the Spurs. Murray with the pick. Spurs got a fast break. They get it to Jakob Poeltl in the paint, and he goes for a layup and gets blocked. Dunk the damn ball, Jakob! Why are you trying to lay up against Rudy Gobert, multi-time defensive player of the year? Bunghole. Murray into Jakob in the paint. He throws up another layup, misses that one, gets fouled, and goes to the line for 2. Will you just dunk in the paint? You're 7 feet tall. Sorry. Sorry for the yelling. You guys know how I get. I just can't stand. I like Jakob. He does so many good things. But the softness in the paint. He's like a big, soft, floppy penis in the paint sometimes. That wasn't a bad analogy, but you get what I mean. Besides his terrible free throw shooting, just his softness in the paint sometimes drives me crazy. And he bricked the first free throw. I am fired up. Did you I used the P word, but not that's not a swear. That's like a body part. Come on now. That's why he doesn't have a good stroke. Nice. He made the second one. You just can't be all flaccid in the paint, is what I'm saying. You got to be out there you got to be rock hard in the paint and dunk. Bad analogies, but you got to be sturdy. 2:40 to go, 93 all. Mike Conley into the paint. Back to Don Mitchell for a long 3. Total brick. Jakob with the rebound. Spurs ball. A chance to take their first lead in what feels like forever. DeJounte Murray pick and roll with Jakob Poeltl. Murray takes off into the paint. Loses. Oh, almost lost the dribble. Gets the ball back. Pull up jumper baseline. No good. Good job not turning that ball over. I really thought there was going to be another turnover for the Spurs. 2:11 to go. 93 all. Mitchell into the paint. Throws it up over Jakob, and the Jazz have a 2-point lead, 95-93. Sorry, Butterfly. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And now a foul on the Jazz. Of course, Keldon shoots a three and makes it. It's not going to count. Foul on Royce O'Neal. 2 free throws for the Spurs. Kick reply is out. What? No, we can't hit the go ahead, but we're going to try, Cats. We're going to try. He has Mark. Maybe he's tired out from all his scoring he did in the first half. I don't know. Oh, it's Jakob at the line. No! Dang it. The one guy we don't want fouled. First free throw is good. Cameron, good evening. That's true, Will. That is true. What a game this has turned out to be. I appreciate y'all hanging on a Friday night. It looked like the Jazz were going to blow out the Spurs in the fourth quarter. The Jazz were up by 15 at the 10-minute mark. Jakob missed the second one. Up by 15, now only up by 1. They know who to foul. Well, yeah, but I thought you can't do hack anybody at the in the last 2 minutes anymore. I suppose you can hack the player with the ball, obviously. Mitchell's going to drive, throws it up, air ball. Rudy Gobert took a shot in the face. I hope he's okay. He just went down. Spurs on the run, get it to DeJounte Murray. They got a 5-on-4. Gobert's back up the court. He is okay. Glad to see that. Immediately, I thought he was hurt, but he shrugged it off real quick. Lonnie for a quick three. And he's fouled! 3 free throws coming for Lonnie Walker. No, Gregory, it doesn't. Blitzkrieg, they just went to a replay. I'll tell you the time in just a moment. Oh, that is a touch foul. I don't like that either. That's to the benefit of the Spurs, and I'll call it right now. I don't like these touch snowflake fouls we see in the NBA. It's for our benefit, but I still don't like it. Lonnie at the line makes the first throw. We got a tie game. Yes, make your free throws. Make your freaking free throws. Do I want this win? Yes. The Spurs have not won a game this season trailing after the third quarter. They're like 0 for 34, something stupid. And I'll use a word like lupid. And I don't want Pop to get the record tonight because I'm not calling tomorrow's Pacers game. So, yeah, it needs to happen now. Lonnie missed the second one. Jakob with the rebound. Put back. He got, of course, he got blocked again. 96-95. 1:10 to go. Spurs up by 1. They were down by 15 with 10 minutes to go. Let's get some thumbs up in the chat if you haven't hit already. Appreciate you. Down to Mitchell. Passes it across court. Daniel House Jr. running baseline. Runs right back out. Takes a baseline 3. No good. A. Rich with the rebound. 50 seconds to go. Spurs up by 1. Masagua. Both teams in the bonus. 45 seconds to go. DeJounte Murray looking for a pick and roll with Jakob Poeltl. Pass it to Jakob. Jakob out to Kelvin Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Kelvin drives, gets it to Jakob. Jakob with the runner. It's good! Timeout, Jazz! We're up by 3. 31 seconds to go. If the Spurs win, this would be their first come-from-behind victory of the year. Spurs arena is packed. I love it. Wow. Thank you, Jacob. Yes, 2 records tonight in a way, Cats. Hey, Alpha, good game. Thank you all for being here. Reza, yes, get this win for Pop tonight. We'll be 1-33 if we win tonight. 1-33 when trailing after the third quarter. I almost want to put up, if the Spurs win this, a clip of me at the 10-minute mark where all the people were leaving the stream saying the Spurs lost. I did quote the Humpty Dance, Anthony. I did. Rest in peace. I forgot the singer's name that passed away. I love the Humpty Dance song. Even to this day, that bass line. It's just a classic. Digital Underground, man. You could have went to this game? Oh, I'm not going to do that, Kerm. But there were a lot of folks that said Spurs lost or we're out. And it's like, this is why I don't want to tank. Because then you get that mentality. You don't want the players to have that mentality and give up. You know what I mean? I just why I'll never want tanking on any of my teams. I'm tiny. I'm biased, so I mean, it's hard. I don't want to answer that. Jazz ball, 30 seconds to go. Donovan Mitchell passes it out for three. No good. Jazz get the rebound. That was House Jr. with the miss. Another three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Oh, it's good. 17. No, it's a two-pointer. It's a two-pointer. His foot is on the line. Spurs are going to call a timeout. Donovan Mitchell, I thought he hit a three. His foot was on the line. It's 98-97, and Pop is yelling at Keldon Johnson. Mitchell steps back. He's on the line. Yep, right foot, at least 2 inches of his right foot's on the line. That's not a three. David, what's going on? Yeah, the blackout games. I don't know why tonight's game's blacked out. I have no idea. I'm in Connecticut. Can we get to 200 thumbs up? We are getting close. Would appreciate you if we could get that. 23 for the Spurs is Zach Collins, Butterfly. That's Zach Collins. How do you know Zach? Not know Zachy. There's 17.6 seconds left. Both teams are in the bonus. DeJounte, yeah, you got to. I mean, they're going to trap the Jazz. The Jazz are going to trap whoever gets the ball. Robert, I don't think in the last 2 minutes you can intentionally foul a player without the ball. Zach Collins is coming in for free throw shooting. They can't keep Jakob Poeltl in there because if they have to get the ball to one of their big men, he needs to be able to shoot free throws. Jacob, this is the Spurs, man. Always anxiety. Always. 17.6 seconds left. 17.6, both teams in the bonus. All-star DeJounte Murray, by the way. Yes, just get the ball inbounds safely. Exactly, Chris. We've seen them struggle to get the ball. We got Josh Richardson, Lonnie Walker, Zach Collins, DeJounte Murray, and Keldon in there. Keldon Johnson, excuse me. Don't want to forget his Johnson. Josh Richardson gets it into DeJounte. Murray back to Jay Rich. And they're going to foul Josh Richardson with 14.2 seconds left. Yes, Poeltl's out of the game. Welcome, Andrew. By the way, Some Nerd, what's going on? Nice channel name. Lucas, thank you for being a channel member. By the way, if anybody's new to the channel, I cover about 95% of the Spurs games. I usually don't do back-to-backs. I have plans tomorrow night, so I can't cover the Pacers game. But I do videos on the Spurs. I'm also a New York Giants fan. I know Spurs, Giants, go figure. They're both bad right now. Jay Rich first free throw is good. The Pussycats, welcome to TSR Sports. You get a Go Spurs Go. Couple of new channel members tonight. Thank you so much. Yes, please make them both. The Spurs are 0-33 for anybody coming in. 0 for 33. They're 0-33 for the year when trailing by the third quarter. The Spurs went down by 15 with about 10 minutes to go. And now they're up by 2. All right, Robert. The game! That's not the game. Gosh, I'm so used to being on the top. The game! Boop, boop. That Spurs bobblehead. Oh, he missed it! Keldon Johnson with the rebound! And another foul. I forgot to put the free throw on the board. 99-97, 12 and a half seconds to go. KJ, what a huge offensive rebound! Keldon gets the ball to DeJounte Murray. They foul DeJounte. DeJounte going the line for 2. Their Spurs bobbleheads were released today, and I'm used to the game being on the top and the bobbles up there. So there they are, George Gervin, Tim Duncan, and David Robinson on FOCO.com. Links below. Not sponsored by them. They just said, can you give us a shout-out? We'll send you a bobblehead. And I said, yeah, I'll give you a shout-out because this is a Spurs channel. That's a Spurs product. That's something I can support. 197, 12 and a half seconds to go. From your friendly Hornets fan. Thank you, Taylor Go Spurs Go. 12 and a half seconds. One more, and we should ice this thing. Now, I shouldn't say that because watch the Jazz get a three-pointer in one. So I'm just shut up. Cullen, one more free throw. Good. Lemon flavored bleach. What's going on? Jazz ball. Mitchell sprints up the court, gets into the paint, and scores on the layup easily. 5.9 seconds to go. Spurs got to get it in bounds. They get it into Devin Vassell. Timeout. Timeout before he gets it in. Pop looks like he's 20 years old again. I don't know about all that. Glenner, thank you for stopping in. 5.9 seconds left. Spurs ball. They're going to get it up to half court. Let's finish it tonight. Pop already has the all-time wins record for combined, but he doesn't have the regular season wins record. He's tied with Don Nelson. I believe the number is 1335. A win tonight, and he's the winningest NBA regular season coach of all time. Man, Spurs Arena's going nuts. What a comeback if they can finish it off. I hope so. I hope they can finish it. Finish him. Flawless victory. Fatality. I'm obviously pumped up. Pop yelling at the ref for a timeout. Love it. 5.9 seconds, Marie. 5.9. Possible history in the making. And if the Spurs win, and I know he's getting the record, I know it's coming, I'm excited. I'm excited, and to be down against two of my friends' team. I have two friends that are Utah Jazz fans. Come on, let's finish this. Finish him. Spurs going all in with their players tonight. I don't care about that Pacers game tomorrow, win or lose. I mean, I hope we win, but you got to put everything into tonight. Elizabeth, I don't know if that's a compliment, but I hope it is. I'll take it. All right, Spurs going to get the ball in with 5.9 seconds at half court. Well, you know what I mean. Jay Rich trying to get it in. Gets it into DeJounte Murray. Murray immediately fouled with 4.8 seconds left. I can't do that, agent. The NBA is very strict on copyright in the United States, so I can't. The only game I can legally show is this one. Boop. And that's not as fun. I can show you Pop throwing up the thumbs up. You know, did we get to 200 thumbs up yet? 2 thumbs up away from a 200. You guys can make it happen. I know you can. Morris free throw's good. 4.8 seconds left. Oh, my throat's getting shot. And this is why I don't call back-to-back games anymore. I know people say calm down whenever I can't. This is who I am. I love my teams. I can't wait to call the Giants and have you guys troll the crap out of me. Made them both! Timeout, Jazz. Lane, what's up, Spurs fan? No, Jakob Pertl's not in, and he shouldn't be. And Bible trusts. I trust. Thank you for stopping in. That's right. All-star DeJounte Murray. I will get $100. Clutcher. I still wouldn't do that. I would not do that for a super chat. Absolutely not. Vamos, Espuelos, vamos. Thank you, Tim. Some people don't like it. I think most of my subscribers like it. I'm very subdued person generally. But when it comes to the Spurs and the Giants, when I'm watching them live, I think it's just a thing with some of us YouTubers. You know, I'm not faking my reactions in any way, shape, or form, just for the record. A few people think I do. I don't. When I'm watching live and I'm watching with other Spurs fans or interacting with other Spurs fans, living in Connecticut, I don't know any Spurs fans. It hypes me up. You know, seeing you guys excited in the chat, watching the team just pumps me up, and it brings out the fanboy in me. Phil, could we do this? Could we finally get a win after trailing in the third quarter? They haven't done it once this year. This could be the first time, and Pop gets the record. Let's make it happen. Let's seal the deal. Royce O'Neal will get the ball in to the Jazz. Both teams in the bonus. You got to think they're going to take a quick three. O'Neal will get it in to Rudy Gay. Rudy Gay turnaround jumper is good! With 2 seconds to go, that was a three! Rudy Gay. Get the ball to Murray. Nobody. And a foul, 1 second to go. Somebody's hurt for the Jazz. Donovan Mitchell, I didn't see what happened to him. He goes down, 1 second to go. Donovan Mitchell is. I didn't see what happened to Donovan Mitchell. He's still down. He's finally getting helped up. Inbound pass. Rudy Gay with a huge clutch three over Keldon Johnson. That's one big Gay three from Rudy. Hey, he's Rudy Gay. Come on. All in good fun. 103, 102, 1 second to go. And that's 2 free throws for the Spurs. Murray at the line. Can you intentionally miss a free throw? I don't think you can in the NBA. Murray going, excuse me, NBA All-Star. The Jazz, I don't think have any more timeouts. Yeah, now Rudy's shooting, exactly. Dang it, Rudy. Can you miss the last one? Yes, you can. Okay. He missed the first one. Oh, boy. The Jazz are bringing all their three-point shooters in. All the guys that can probably throw it full court. They could remember what John Morant did to us? That can happen again. Murray's second free throw, he made it. 1 second to go. It's going to be a football pass. Donovan Mitchell throws it down the court. Out of bounds. 0.3 seconds left. That's not enough time. The Spurs are going to finally win after being down in the third quarter. Hallelujah. And Greg Popovich is now the all-time wins record in the NBA. He passes Don Nelson. Woo! What a come-from-behind victory. Good game, Jazz fans. Good game. Greg Popovich, 1,336 wins, and the Spurs finally win a come-from-behind game. Finally, we come from behind. They're now 1-33 when trailing after the third quarter. Whoa! Huge $20 super chat from R210. He says, Spurs Nation, we just witnessed history go, Spurs go. Way to go, Pop, for getting that record. The GOAT. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate your support. Go, Spurs go is right. The players are jumping around, Pop, celebrating. I love it. This feels good. You know what? We may have a losing record, but to finally beat a good team in the Utah Jazz, to come from behind and get Pop the record at home, and finally break our streak of losing after the third quarter feels great. This is a home game. This is in San Antonio. Appreciate y'all being here. If you get the thumbs up on the way out, I'd appreciate it. But I am going to pull up the stats. There he is, saying, I got the record. End of game stats. Let's take a look at the Utah Jazz. First, Daniel House Jr. with 9 and 6, Royce O'Neal with 5, Rudy Gobert with 13 points and 16 boards, also 5 block shots. Donovan Mitchell with 24, 7 and 6, but he really cooled off after the first half. Mike Conley with 8, 5 and 5 off the bench for the Jazz. Trent Forrest with 4, Nickel Alexander Walker, a donut. Hassan Whiteside with 13 and 10, double-double off the bench. Jordan Clarkson with 17 and 8, but I believe most of his damage was in the first half as well. And Rudy Gay with 9 points hit a huge three near the end there to keep the Jazz in it. One game behind the Pelicans. Guess we're not out of it. All right, for the Spurs, Keldon Johnson with 13 and 10, really struggled from the field, 5 and 15. 5 of 15, but he got a huge offensive rebound at the end. So, hey, take that for what it is. And he finished at +8. He was minus 12 in the first half, so that's good. That's good. Josh Richardson with 11 points in a starting role, 11, 4, and 3, plus a steal and a block. So Josh Richardson played well in place of Doug McDermott. Jakob Poeltl with 15 and 11. Devin Vassell with 8 and 7. DeJounte Murray with 27, 9, and 4. The assists were a little story. He had 5 steals tonight. He did have 4 turnovers, but he also had 5 steals for DeJounte Murray. Off the bench, Zach Collins had arguably his best game as a Spur with 15 and 5. Trey Jones at 4, Lonnie Walker with 11, but had a really rough night from the field. Lonnie Walker was only 2 of 10, so him and Kelman really struggled, and the Spurs still won. Joe Wieskamp showed up, had 0 points. Jacques Lindale 0 for 2 from the field and 3 boards. That's right. Once a sour, always a sour butterfly. I caught what you said there. We got to 200 thumbs up as well. I don't know what else to say, Spurs fans. This was, I didn't even put my finish up on the quarter thing. What a great way to start my weekend. And hopefully for those of you as well that are Spurs fans, a great way to start the weekend for you. Thank you, Ernie. Appreciate it. I mean, I'm going to do a little of this real quick. 10 minutes, fourth quarter. Spurs fans, game over. I'm done. I'm leaving. And I said, don't give up. And finally, for the first time in 34 games, that don't give up was spot on. I'm happy for Pop, happy for the Spurs. You should have watched. Yeah, but I want to be able to call the game, Ernie. 40 points in the fourth? Shut the front door. I want to, I don't know where my phone is. Oh, I'm going to turn my phone on, see if my buddy's still up, my Jazz buddy fan. I'm going a little longer than normal because I'm extremely happy with this win. And you are full time. You are. I am too. That's why you just never give up on your team. You never know. Can you imagine a Spurs fan was watching this game and shut the game off at the 10-minute mark of the fourth quarter and just said, screw it, I went to bed. Spurs suck, whatever. I never give up on my teams. Even the Giants, who are abysmally bad, I didn't give up on them. I would watch the whole game, even though I knew it was over in the fourth quarter when they were down every week, 21 or 28. But I mean, you never know, man. You just never know. I'm not doing the Patriots game, Rudy. My voice is sore. Hopefully, be fine for tomorrow. I want to do some singing tomorrow afternoon in my studio, but I'm taking tomorrow night off to spend time with friends. I love where the channel is right now, my friends. I have a healthy balance between the channel and life, and I'm covering the New York Giants and the San Antonio Spurs the way it should have always been. It's been a Spurs channel its whole lifetime, but I've kind of not really covered the Giants because I couldn't find a good rhythm for covering the content, and I'm finally doing much better with the Giants content. It's a slow burn with the Giants content. The videos get 1,000 views, but it usually takes 4 or 5 days to get there, where most of my Spurs videos get that on day one. But still, I'm not. It's nice to see that I'm finally putting up some Giants content that's reaching an audience, and I love the team and love this team. And man, thank you. I'm gonna enjoy the rest. I am, and thank you, Guillermo. I love watching the games with you guys. I know some of you can't. This is your only way to know what's happening in the game. And not only do I like being able to help folks out that don't have access to the game, but living in Connecticut, I don't know any Spurs fans. So this is my way to have a Spurs community. And this is a great way to start the weekend. You're welcome, everybody. One last time. Go Spurs, go! Thank you all. Till next time, what you gonna do when TSR Sports runs wild on you? Go Spurs, go! Yeah!